Stars and stripes above our heads, colors bright in blue and red, waving high for all to see, land of the brave, home of the free. From the hills to shining seas, it's the symbol of our dreams. Freedom rings in every tone, in this land we call our own. Raise the flag, wave it high, in the sky, let it fly, let it shine, let it soar, America forevermore. Through the night into the dawn, it's the banner leading on. Tonight is strong, we'll stand.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell State. This is Irish Bill with Marty Wilson as with the pregame show for the Navarre versus Tate matchup tonight. First district game of the season for both teams. Tate comes in with a 4-1 record, and this is what they've done so far. In week 1, they took out Fort Walton Beach 21-7. Week 2, a 48-13 win over Gulf Breeze. Week 3, a 41-0 win over Pensacola. A slugfest in week 4 with Milton 3-0. Milton comes out on top. Tate 27, West Florida 7. Last week as they get back on the field, and is week 6. Week 6, Marty.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, we were talking about it earlier. We can't believe how quickly things have happened.
It seems like it takes so long to get here, but then when it gets here, it's like marrying the right woman. At first, you don't know how it's going to go.
Yes, sir.
But as it goes and it gets better and better and better, it goes by quicker.
Yes, sir.
Is that a good analogy?
Good analogy, yeah. I was thinking about the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
You know how it seems like it takes forever to get there, and then you get time with the family, and it goes so fast, and then all of a sudden you're back to work. But I feel the same way about.
And Navarre comes in this still looking for their first win. They've dropped 6 straight. This is only the second time in Raider history, in the history of their program, that they've dropped 6 games. And but one thing going for them is they have won 6 straight against Tate, and they're not about to go out and not make that 7.
Yes, sir. So the last 2 years, nobody gave us an opportunity to beat Tate, and Coach Bagley and Coach Walls did a great job of preparing the team the last 2 years to get the win, so hopefully we can continue that trend this year.
I mean, Navarre comes in first week. They played a solid game against Catholic in a 42-27 setback. Week 2, Choctaw's doing that to everybody right now, 42-0. They've only given up 7 points in their last 4 games. They've only given up 21 on the season in 5 games, so giving up 4 points a game. Then Navarre, their open week couldn't have come at a better time. Then they come back against Mosley, played Mosley very solid, probably their most complete game of the year, a 36-16 setback. And then last week started out great. The energy level was high. Just couldn't keep that up going through the second half, and they dropped to Milton 53-27.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing in the Milton game, Bill, is the adjustments that was made by the coaching staff, both sides. Ronnie Douglas and his coaching staff were adjusting every single drive. That's the thing that I noticed. Just looking at it from an X&O standpoint, didn't seem like we really made any adjustments until halftime. And I think by the time that happened, we lost the momentum, and obviously Milton took advantage of it.
Yeah, and we had the DBs on our show this week on Wednesday night, and that's one message that I tried to pass on to them. I said, you guys came out with a lot of energy last week. You just need to keep it going. Don't let one bad play take you out of your change the momentum for the rest of the game.
That was a good conversation piece, Bill. The thing I noticed and I loved about those gentlemen that showed up specifically was their energy. They were very positive, well-spoken. They understand what needs to be done. They just want to follow the right leadership and the correct leadership for a game plan. And they're excited about the opportunity for Tate. And looking in their eyes, they truly believe we're going to win this game tonight.
And we look at this Tate team. They normally would start their quarterback Miles De La Rosa, but he is banged up. So they have been playing one of their running backs at the quarterback position, Tanner Clark. He's a sophomore, and they're going to be with him at quarterback. They're going to be a lot more run oriented.
That says a lot about him to be a sophomore and to get that call to step up and run the team. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of offense they run tonight. Probably going to be similar to what Milton did last week. Not sure if it's going to be the triple option necessarily, but it'll probably be a lot of quarterback runs and short passes.
When they go to the ground, Tanner Clark is their main ball carrier, 86 carries, 550 yards, 7 touchdowns. Their leading receiver, if they do go to the air, Elijah West, 12 receptions, 284 yards, 5 touchdowns. They have 5 different receivers with touchdowns on the season, backed up by 12 receptions, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns for Laquarius Bradford, who we saw last year out at Tate as well. He's a speedy little receiver. He did a lot of damage to us last year.
Yeah, he's an incredible athlete. Seeing what they lost last year from the receiving core, I didn't think they were going to be as good this year, Bill, that receiver. And they just reloaded.
Well, it's hard to replace the young man that was there last year, now starting down for the University of South Florida.
Oh, yeah, Christian Neptune.
Christian Neptune is getting a lot of playing time for the Bulls down in Tampa.
Yes, sir. He's playing in big-time situations as well. It's not like he's just going out to get a rep here or there. They got him making plays when it really matters. So to see what Tate has done on the receiving core and to reload at that position is big time.
And looking at their defense, are led by Brody White, 37 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 7 quarterback hurries. Samir Muhammad, 31 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Malik North with 12 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. And John Flynn, 11 tackles for loss, 5 sacks. On the season, Tate with 60 tackles for loss, 10 sacks, an interception, 4 fumble recovers, 2 caused fumbles, and that's all in just 5 games.
Yeah, so just looking at the stat sheet, it actually mirrors what you see on film, Bill. They tackled as a team. They do everything from a collective standpoint. There's not one person that's bigger than the team, and you can see that. So not only on the stat sheet, but also on the film, and it actually mirrors each other.
And they do not turn the ball over. I think they have 1 turnover all season long, and they're, like I said, they're when they do go to punt, they got a couple of different guys that they use, Elijah West and Ethan Priest. Both of them pretty solid in the 30s average, and Connor Green is their extra point guy along with Ethan Priest. Ethan Priest does a lot of their kicking as well. And looking at the series, Navarre leads the overall series 7-2. 2009, 31-14. Tate wins. Navarre comes back in 2010, 41-6. And 2015, that was a heartbreak loss to end the Raiders season. Their only loss of the 2015 season, as they lost in double overtime, 23-22 to Tate. Tate went on to the 4th round of the state playoffs that year before they lost to Armwood. And what a year that was, 2015. That was the year that they lost Michael Carter in Game 3 of the second quarter at Washington. And then later in the season, their kicker, Brady Hamill, got hurt in the Gulf Breeze game. So they missed both of those guys. But Hassan Williams really stepped up for the Raiders that year. That's about the year that you showed up in Navarre, what, 15, 16?
I got here in 17. So it was right. It was right around that time.
So you missed that time period.
But that's the film that I was watching and looking at, based, making a decision based off of what schools we were going to look at, for our children to go to. So those highlights in that film work was really good.
Well, let's go to 2016. And the Raiders made Tate pay for every bit of that 2015 victory. Michael Carter went off for 330 yards rushing and a 99-yard kickoff return in a 60-28 win on the road at Tate in 2016. 2019 was a slugfest. The Raiders win 10-0. 2021, the Raiders 35-7. In 2022, 38-20, Navarre 45-42 on a game where Tyrell Marshall blocks the game-tying field goal at the end of the game. The Raiders win 45-42 right down here on the Bennett C. Russell Field, Bennett Russell Stadium.
That was an instant classic.
And then in 2024, the Raiders prevail. Andre Spence goes for 3 rushing touchdowns out of the Black Pearl. Actually, one wasn't out of the Black Pearl. One was he was stopped at the line of scrimmage and broke off about a 30-yarder for a score. So that was Andre Spence's best game as a running back that night. A 30-27 win for the Raiders, and their first and only district win of the 24 season.
Yeah, no, it was a really good game. Was very excited. Like, the energy after the game was incredible. Watching the interview, even with Brian Lester and Coach Bagley, man, I had chills. And I almost teared up a little bit, man. He really was happy and excited about that game. You rarely see that from Coach Bagley. He really doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeves. But after that game, Bill, you could tell that meant a lot to him.
And as Vinny Villanova is coming off the field, does a backflip. And that just shows you how athletic that young man. Now at UWF, linebacker at UWF, number 3 team in Division II football right now. They have the off week this week before they get back at it next week. But if you get a chance and you're not doing anything on a Saturday and UWF's at home, go out and watch the Argonauts. They are something special.
Got some news about the UWF Argos. So their starting long snapper is out for the season.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I heard that Vinny Villanova is probably going to be traveling with the team and could potentially start as a long snapper.
He's a good long snapper.
Really good long snapper. I mean, he's so good at linebacker. They had him on the active roster as a true freshman. So wouldn't be surprised if young Vinny Villanova got in there and did some damage at long snapper.
Yeah, so they'll be off this week and they'll be back. I think they'll be I'm not sure where they're traveling to next week, but let me see what we got. I got it right here in front of me. Why should I guess? They're going to be going to Northeastern State next week. I've heard of Northeastern State. Not really sure where that's at.
I'm not either.
But they're a Division II program.
And then October 11th, they come back home for homecoming, and then they finish the season up with Valdosta State. It should be a very entertaining final 4 games for UWF.
Well, with the Gulf South Conference down to 4 teams, every one of your games is going to matter. I mean, there's not a bad team in the Gulf South Conference now. West Alabama strong. Valdosta State strong. You got UWF that's strong. And then I'm forgetting that last team, which I shouldn't. Delta State from Cleveland, Mississippi, up in the very northwest corner of Mississippi, and it takes forever to get there from anywhere.
I actually went out to the UWF and Delta State game last year. We had 5 or 6 athletes that went on an unofficial visit. It was a really good game. Delta State surprised me, man. They got some really good athletes out there.
Tate quarterback is out.
Tate quarterback is out. Okay, so we will be seeing, more than likely, we'll be seeing Tanner Clark tonight. Running back converted into a quarterback, and we got to see that a little bit last week with KD Hall.
Yeah, well, KD, man,
wow,
hopefully
something special.
Yeah, he's special, Bill. There was no way I would have ever thought that he'd never played quarterback in his life before last night.
Not the way he ran that offense last week. That was very impressive.
Yeah, very fluid. He made really good decisions all night. I mean, I don't think he made a major mistake, did he?
No, they had one interception, and that was off the receiver's hands.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That wasn't on him, though.
It wasn't on him. It was on his receiver. But I was always taught that if you touch the ball, you should catch the ball.
That's right.
And Quentin Randolph's a big staple on that one. Anywhere that ball's, if it hits his hands, he's coming down with it.
You got to catch it.
But the Raiders come into this. Not really sure who we're going to see at quarterback. Marshall got banged up a little bit last week. Allie Bryant came in and relief, did a great job filling in for Roman last week. So it will be a game-time decision on who's going to be starting for the Raiders tonight. I saw some promise out of our young running backs back there, Ben Eberhardt and Hoyt Gurney, running hard last week in the second half.
No, they're physical and they're fast as well. You can tell they have really good vision. That's the thing that stood out to me. As soon as they seen the hole develop, even the blocking scheme, they hit it, and they hit it hard and fast.
And the Raiders will be wearing their new all-maroon uniforms tonight. And I love those numbers, Marty, because I can see them.
Man, those jerseys are clean. I've never seen a combination like it, man. I'm really excited to see it tonight.
The first time they wore black. They wore the black pants with the maroon jersey. Now they're going all maroon, and I like them.
I'll tell you what, man. Our community does a whole lot for the program, but we have some high quality parents and community members that do a lot to ensure that we can bring in the finances, in order to have this nice stuff, man. So hopefully we can take advantage of that tonight and show off in those jerseys.
Raiders kneeling down in the south end zone right now, having their pregame talk.
Yep.
Tate down in the north end zone wearing their white jerseys with maroon pants, white helmet with the T on the side. The Raiders with their usual black helmet with the Raiders on the side. And it is senior night. It was senior night for the band tonight for Navarre. They've already gone through their ceremony, getting it done before the game. We're going to head out commercial break so you can hear from our sponsors. This Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, and Marty Wilson with Raider Riley on the camera. It's Navarre. It's Tate on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Let's go.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. Without needing to get hit by a bus.
Let's go sports bar!
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was...
We're going to stop that right there. We'll finish up as we're getting ready for our national anthem here. We're going to turn over the field mic. Another fine rendition of our national anthem. Now let's resume with our regularly scheduled commercial break.
was just good, wholesome food, grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. The buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. See University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322. The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
Welcome back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium as the captains go out to midfield. Get ready for our coin toss to determine who will get the opening kickoff. Your captains for tonight, number 5, Allie Bryant, number 1, Marquez White, number 20, Landon Johns, and number 4, Zeke Burgess. We'll get you the Tate captains here momentarily. The Raiders are coming out in their all maroon uniforms. Captains for Tate, number 62, Ashton Lacoste, number 7, Elijah West, number 3, Samir Mohammed, and it looks like number 6, Laquarius Bradford. Again, actually, that was number 10, John Flynn, out there as well. So your captains, they have 5 captains out there tonight for Tate. Marty?
Yes, sir.
And the coin has been tossed. He's going to toss it again. He didn't drop it that time. Got to call the white hat on that one. Foul. Navarre won the toss. And they will receive.
Going to receive.
And they'll be coming out of the south end zone. Tate will stay on the north end of the field. And the Raiders will get the ball to start this game.
Like to see that, Bill. That means we have confidence in the game plan tonight. Me personally, if I was coaching, especially with the starting quarterback being out for Tate, I probably would have put my defense on the field first to see how well they could play. But it seems like Navarre is very confident about the game plan.
Raiders will be coming out of the south end zone. Tate coming out of the north end zone. It's a beautiful Friday night here, this 26th day of September in 2025. The Raiders looking to get out to Snide.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium for an Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill. And here come the Raiders.
That's one of my favorite. One, my good friend Robbie did that one for me. And our guest out there viewing tonight, Mark Smokin again, is out there. Tim King checking in. Debbie Broxton. Happy birthday week, Debbie. And ROTC always looks good. Yes, they do. They were looking sharp tonight. And the band, it was senior night for the band this evening. And we're ready for some district football, Marty.
Yes, we are. What's going on, Miss Debbie? How are you doing tonight? I like the energy out here, not only with the audience, but also the band and ROTC. It seems like the community is still together. We definitely need to come out and give them a show tonight.
I have to apologize for an omission last week. I did not know that the Raider band was there. They were down to our left. I could not see them. I should have heard them. So I apologize for not talking about the Raider band last Friday night up in Milton. Back deep for the Raiders. You have number 1 to the far side of the field, Marquez White. Number 11, Brody Powers to the near side. Your up backs are number 23, Hoyt Gurney. And that looks like on the far side, it looks like number 31. No, that would not be 31. You can't see the number. Some of these numbers kind of bunched up a little bit.
Who's ready for some football?
Yeah, I can't tell either, Bill.
But the deep backs are Powers and White.
Might be 21.
At 21, that would make sense. That would be Noah Warner.
Yeah, it looks like Noah. I thought
that
it was
is
him.
21, Noah.
Yeah, just him moving around. It looks like him, but I just wanted to make sure.
Getting ready to kick off for the Aggies. Number 38, Ethan Priest. He's a kicker punter. He's a junior for the Aggies. Gets ready to put toe on leather. It's a line drive kick that's going to be fielded by Powers. He's going to hand off to White. White coming to the near side. He breaks back to the center of the field, breaks one tackle, still on his feet. Gets out to the 37-yard line. A return actually down to at the 27-yard line, a return of 20 for Marquez White.
That wasn't a bad play call. I would have liked to see Marquez hit the hole a little bit harder. He's a very patient runner, and he took his time to wait for it to develop. But I saw a couple of holes I thought he could have exploited.
And let's see who will be coming out at QB. It looks like Allie Bryant's going to get the start tonight. They got a bunch of Raiders, so I'm not really sure if it's Allie or not. Once they break the huddle, it's going to be Roman Marshall coming out. Both of them were in the huddle. Both of them are seniors for the Raiders. They're going to send Powers and Hamlin to the far side, White to the near side. Curtis Sanders into the back to the right of Roman Marshall. 1st and 10 Raiders from their 26-yard line. It's going to be handoff to Sanders. Nice hole.
Let's go, Curtis.
Left side,
Let's
down
go,
the far
Curtis.
side.
He's out of there.
Breaking it. He's not going to be caught.
Let's go, Curtis.
It's going to be a 74-yard touchdown run for Curtis Sanders on the opening play of the game.
Let's go.
The Raiders on the board.
Let's go. Outstanding run. So we were talking earlier in the season about Curtis Sanders and his vision. He actually has a lot of experience with his offensive line. They're in the same class, most of them. And Bill, he broke that thing from the day, but great blocking by that Navarre Raider offensive line.
74-yard touchdown run for Curtis Sanders to get the Raiders on the board. Byers in for the extra point.
Now we see why Navarre chose to receive the ball. Yeah, they ran the trap. It was really good. Yep.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is through. 7-0 Navarre. They take the first play, and they take it 74 yards. Great blocking by the left side of that offensive line, Marty.
Yeah, we also had Walker Bridges at tight end. Typically, he would be in that F-back position where he would be right behind the O-line, but he was actually on the end of the line of scrimmage. I like that play. It was beautiful.
And you can hear the student section down here chanting Curtis Sanders.
Yeah, that looked like some old school Navarre Raider football right there.
Paul Taylor checking in, says so excited to see Sanders shine.
Oh, yeah. He's an amazing young man.
And the Raiders on the board early.
Wow.
The very first play from scrimmage.
That was awesome. That's how you start a game. So we're going to see how Tate responds. They're coming back. They've been cool, calm, and collected all pregame. We're going to see how they respond without their starting quarterback.
One play, 23 seconds off the clock. Byer just getting ready to put toe on leather. Kind of different setup for the Raiders here. 5 on each side. Marquez White is going to – the Raiders going to do an onside kick. And it's going to be recovered at the 47-yard line.
That was an interesting call. I would prefer us to put them back deep. But once again, Tate is without their starting quarterback. So I can completely understand why Coach Bagley wanted to be aggressive to see if we can utilize that momentum we got with the first play of the game.
David Haley checking in. Number 97, Aaron Manuel's grandparents from Arkansas tonight. My Irish coming down to your neck of the woods this weekend.
So Tate came out in the pistol formation, Bill. We're in a 4-4.
Tanner Clark at quarterback.
There we go. We got 4 linebackers on the field right now.
That's going to be a gain out to the 50, a gain of 3 for Ethan Pittman. 2nd and 7 for the Aggies at the midfield stripe. Bryce Wheeler on the tackle. Bryce led the team with 13 tackles last week in the Milton game. 2 tackles for loss. He was all over the field last Friday night. 2nd and 7 for the Aggies at the midfield stripe. 10:59 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Navarre. Tanner Clark's going to keep the ball, and he's going to push forward for an Aggie first down inside the 45 down to the 42. A gain of 8 for Clark and an Aggie first down.
I'll tell you what, Clark has really good vision. He hit that hole hard. The thing I like to see right now with Navarre, we have nobody deeper than 8 yards from the line of scrimmage. Curtis Sanders is up in the box as well.
Twins to the near side, single, and it's a handoff to Pittman. He tries to cut back. He's going to get inside the Raider 40, and he's going to dive down to the 36-yard line for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for the Aggies at the Raider 36.
That Tate offensive line is massive, and they are physical. Both tackles are huge human beings.
2nd and 4 for the Aggies at the Raider 36. Pastor Steve Harbaugh checking in from Indiana. Let's go, Navarre.
Oh, screen pass?
To the outside. Great coverage over here. Raiders going to push him out of bounds. A great coverage by Zeke Burgess. We had him on the show Wednesday night. And there's going to be a late flag. Zeke pushes the receiver out of bounds. And they're trying to hold the receiver back. That looks like Elijah West.
Yeah, that's him. Number 7.
There's going to be no gain on the completion.
Yeah, he's frustrated, Bill. So Ezekiel Burgess is a corner with corner speed, but he's built like a linebacker. So it can be frustrating for receivers whenever they go up against him because Zeke, when he gets his hands on him, he's not letting him go, brother.
Let's see what the call is here. There is a flag down at the 33-yard line. And it came in after the play was over.
Wow.
And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Navarre. That will give that. Actually, no. It's going to be against Tate. Yes, they're going to walk it off against Tate.
Personal foul, 15 yards.
Yeah, the officiating crew was not on the same page, but the white hat got everybody together. And they made the right call.
And it came after the play was over, so it will be 3rd down for the Aggies. They're back in their own end of the field at the 49. They need to get down to the Raider 33-yard line for a first down.
About 3rd and 20.
So it's 3rd and 18 for the Aggies.
I'll be very surprised if they put their running back that's playing quarterback in a position where he could fail. I would probably see a screen pass or draw right here. We'll see, Bill.
3rd and 18 for the Aggies at their own 49.
Oh, he is passing it. Going deep, actually. Oh, Jaden.
Jaden needed to turn around on that. I think it's going to be holding. It's not an automatic first down, Marty, in high school.
Yeah.
It fell incomplete, but there's a flag down at the 30. I believe it's going to be either holding or pass interference. Holding is the call. It is not an automatic first down. Where the holding is only a 10-yard penalty, the pass interference is a 15. So the Raiders, it doesn't hurt them as much as it could.
Yeah, they brought Jaden Jones off the field. He had a couple of those calls last week, so it's good to see the coaching staff holding him accountable, make sure he understands what we need to do in regards to coverage out there the rest of the game.
Third and long, 3rd and 9 from the Raider 41. Tanner Clark in at quarterback.
Running a
It's
jet
going to be a
sweep.
jet sweep to the far side. Great pursuit by the Raiders. If they can make the tackle, and they do before they get to the first down marker, and it's going to bring up 4th down, depending on where they spot the ball. At the 37, it looks like. A 4-yard gain for Laquarius Bradford.
It's looking like Tate's going to keep their offense on the field, Bill. 4th and 5.
The ball spotted at the Raider 37, 38-yard line, somewhere thereabouts.
I really like the scheme that we've come out in on defense, Bill. We got 8 in the box. We have had 8 in the box basically every single play so far.
4th and 5 for the Aggies from their 37. Tanner Clark in at quarterback for the injured Miles De La Rosa. We're going to have a timeout. Aggies take their first timeout at the 9:22 mark.
I like what we're doing right here. Early in the season, we were playing a bend but don't break type of defense. Right now, we're up with 8 in the box. I think one play we even had 9 in the box, Bill. We're going to force these individuals to pass the ball. So I like what the coaching staff is doing so far. It's an aggressive sign.
So we're going to have a 4th and 5 coming up after a 4-yard run by Laquarius Bradford. Tate keeping the offense on the field so far. Let's see if they come out in the same formation, Marty. Bradford coming back out, so they are going to go for it here on 4th and 5 at the Raider 37.
They are in the pistol formation.
Twins to the far side, single to the near side. Clark
has 8 in the box.
back to
He's
pass.
passing it. Screen pass.
And a big hit by the Raiders. They're going to take over on downs. Coming up,
Jaden Jones.
number 6 on the play for the Raiders, Jacob Bishop with the initial hit.
Jaden Jones finished it off. Way to respond, Jaden, after the pass interference. Proud of you, young man.
That was Noah Calderon on the reception. He only gets let's call it 2 yards.
Big time stop for the Navarre Raiders defense.
It's a short passing game for Tate with the absence of their starting quarterback. Raiders take over 1st and 10.
We got to take advantage of this opportunity. We're coming out in the spread now.
Roman Marshall in at quarterback for the Raiders. Twins to the far side. Marquez White goes in motion. He stops. We've got a quick hitter to White out at the 30. He's going to cut out over the 35. He tries to dance a little bit. More north than south instead of east and west right there, Marty.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why, we came out and ran that play call, especially considering the good blocking that we had in the first drive, getting Curtis Sanders to the end zone. We'd like to see us stick to that running game a little bit more tonight, Bill.
No gain on the first down play. 2nd and 10 Raiders from their 35. 8:46 on the clock here in the first quarter, 7-0 Navarre.
There we go, Curtis.
Curtis Sanders off right tackle, across the 40, out to the 41, a gain of 6. Like Curtis running hard so far tonight, Marty.
Yeah, so the offensive line has come out physical. We haven't had bad offensive line play early on in the season. We just haven't been committed to the running game like we should. Right now, we're taking advantage of these great big tackles we have with Kyle Hughes and Peyton Robinson on the right side.
3rd and 4 for the Raiders from their 41. 7-0 Navarre.
Marquez in motion. Roman keeps it.
Going to push forward. He's going to be close to that first down marker depending on the spot. Looks like it's going to come up a yard short. I wouldn't be surprised that the Raiders stay on the field here, Marty.
Yeah, it's we got about we're a yard short.
About a yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Looking like we're coming out with the heavies.
Bryce Wheeler coming out there. Or are they going to send out the punting crew?
Looking like Black Pearl, Bill. Yeah, we're coming with Black Pearl.
The big Bubbas plus.
The big Bubba's plus. Young Bryce Wheeler.
4th and 1 for the Raiders.
Curtis Sanders is going to be deep in the Black Pearl.
$7:19 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Navarre. And they're going to push forward for a first down out to the 47. A gain of 3.
Great blocking by
That's
Bryce
Curtis
Wheeler.
Sanders out of the Black Pearl.
Yep.
A gain of 3 and a Raider first down.
Rowan Strahm and Bryce Wheeler leading the way. Really good blocking by the lineman up front. Like this good old smash mouth football, Bill. This
I
is what
do.
Navarre
Getting
is
back
all
to Raider
about.
run game.
That's right.
Johnny Robinson, Crazy Legs, checking in. That nickname I gave him years ago. Love me some Johnny Robinson.
Shotgun Marquez White in motion.
1st and 10 Raiders from their 47. Marshall back to pass. Quick hitter across the middle. And it's going to be tipped and intercepted at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Bill, that wasn't a good decision. What happened was Roman, when he got the snap, he stared down Marquez the entire time. So kind of knew where he was going with the football. Would have liked to see him check that one down. There was some traffic in the middle of the field. Just got to make better decisions.
Water break, 6:32 mark. 7-0 Navarre. We'll take a quick break with them and we'll be right back.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, are making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
First and 10 Aggies out of the water break from their own 40.
We have someone else in at quarterback. Not sure who that is, Bill.
That is number 15. Bryce Douglas is going to hand off to the deep back out to the 46. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Tanner Clark with the carry. Coming up. 2nd and 4 for the Aggies from their own 46.
We look a lot better up front tonight, Bill, in regards to our numbers game. We've had 8 or 9 in the box the entire time.
The handoff to Clark, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Raiders, led by number 91, Paul Wilden and Bryce Wheeler. A gain of about a half a yard. Actually, they're going to spot the ball back at the 46, so no gain. It's going to be 3rd and a short 4.
3rd and 4 from about the 46-yard line.
We definitely look more physical up front tonight.
5:30 on the clock here, running the first 7-0 Navarre as they scored on their opening play of the game. It's going to be a handoff to Clark, and he's about a yard short. Out to the 49, give him 3. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
That was a good spot. Bryce is playing really, really well already, which he's done all season. 4th and 1. We got to be aware of the snap count. We got to watch the ball.
Both teams don't want to use their punter tonight. Clark, second effort, gets into Raider territory to the 49, a gain of 2, and that's going to give the Aggies a first down.
That's just good old man-on-man football right there. Good blocking, good response by the defense as well. Running back's physical. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he continued to drive his legs. Got a couple more yards for the first down.
Bryce Douglas in at quarterback. Number 15. Might have came off their JV team. I'm not sure. Handoff to Clark. He's going to get positive yards inside the 45 down to the 44. Give him 5, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Bill, this isn't rocket science, man. Tate is just lining up, and they're running straight at the Navarre defense.
Punching them in the face.
That's it.
2nd and 5, second and a long 5 at the Raider 44. Tim Keene checking in again. Mark smoking again. That's his sign on our YouTube chat. 2nd and a long 5. They're going to throw to the near side. And that is Calderon with his second reception of the night. He's going to get down to the 30, a 14-yard gain to Calderon.
Yeah, it looks like we had a busted coverage. We were definitely in cover 3. The outside linebacker didn't get back in the hook curl flats, and the quarterback had a nice layered throw right over his head.
It's going to be a 14-yard gain and an Aggie first down. Their third of the game here in the first quarter. 7-0 Navarre, 3:50 to go. A 74-yard run, a very play from scrimmage for the Raiders, and Curtis Sanders got the Raiders on the board. That's where we stand right now. 1st and 10, Aggies at the Raider 30.
Number 97,
Feeling
Aaron
pressure.
Manuel.
Great pursuit by the Raider front 7. Jacob Bishop had a chance to get him in the – actually, that was – here he changed numbers. Matthew Lee, number 36. He will be wearing that number. The reason is the number 93 is too big for him.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a loss of 1 for Douglas.
That was Rowan Strom on the tackle. We got number 97, Aaron Manuel, in the game. Young freshman. Just made his first
nice
tackle.
Little fake there by the quarterback. The handoff to Clark. He's going to get down to the 25. It's going to be a gain of 6 for Clark, and a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Aggies.
The freshman, Aaron Manuel, with his first tackle tonight, number 97.
Nice. I think that's his first tackle on the season. 3rd and 5, 3rd and a long 5 for the Aggies at the Raider 25. 2:50 on the clock here in the first. 7-0 Navarre.
Good. Oh, my goodness. Zeke Burgess.
Interception. His 3rd interception of the night of the season for Zeke Burgess. And the Raiders are going to take the ball back over. Burgess, his 3rd interception on the season.
Hey, Bill, that was textbook coverage by the young man. They were in cover 3. He was right in the hip pocket of the receiver. He rode it, got his head turned around. As soon as the ball dropped, he was right there for the catch. He looked like the receiver on the play.
The ball was a little bit – he threw it a little bit quick, and right in the wheelhouse. Looked like Zeke was running the pattern himself.
Well, it was a fade route. The quarterback should have gotten it more outside to the pylon, but he kind of floated it over in the inside, and Zeke was right in the perfect position.
Camden Oliver checking in. Hey, Camden. The Raiders going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with a 7-0 lead with 2:43 to go here in the opening quarter.
Great response by the Navarre defense.
1st and 10 Raiders, and it's going to be timeout Navarre.
Yeah, the last drive, Roman threw a pass late over the middle, and he was staring down the receiver. Hopefully the quarterback coach and the offensive coordinator was able to communicate with him so we can come back out here and establish this drive.
My good friend Stephen Thatch checking in from Gulf Breeze. 35-0 Niceville over Gulf Breeze in the first quarter. We knew that was good. 42-0 first play of the second quarter. 42, the route is on in Gulf Breeze.
My goodness.
So what ailed the Niceville offense is being corrected tonight down the road in Gulf Breeze.
Yeah, you knew they were going to be upset about that game against Choctaw last week.
And losing 2 straight games at home. Niceville never does that.
Hey, Bill, we got Zeke Burgess in that receiver on the slot on the top side. Let's see if we go to him right here.
We got Burgess and White to the far side. And equipment. Maybe equipment. Not really sure on that one, Marty.
Yeah, not sure at all. He had his mouthpiece in, so.
1st and 10 Raiders from the 20. 2:37 on the clock here in the first. 7-0 Navarre.
Roman Marshall in the shotgun. He's got Curtis Sanders right next to him. Marquez might in motion on the jet sweep.
He's got some speed. He's going to get to the outside, and he's going to have a Raider first down and a horse collar on top of it.
What
A gain of 18 for Marquez White on the jet sweep.
That was a really good run by Marquez. I think he was a little bit too patient on that run. He probably should have took off right away. I think he could have got around that corner. They actually picked the flag up. It's a no call.
Like when the officials talk it over, and then if it's not a flag, then pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like it was definitely a horse collar. But I respect the referees. They're doing a good job tonight so far.
1st and 10 Raiders from their 38. 2:30 on the clock here in the first. 7-0 Navarre.
We're in the shotgun. Got trips up top.
Marshall going to roll out to his right. He's got a receiver at Connor Hamlin coming across the middle. And he's out to the 42. A gain of 4 to Hamlin on his first catch of the night.
I believe that play structure is more in the wheelhouse of Roman Marshall. He's a very athletic quarterback. I think we should get him or establish the pocket in other ways, get him outside. Now we're going to the swinging gate, it looks like.
Actually, they're going to give him 5 on that. 2nd and 5. So your offensive line now consists of Walker Bridges, Jared Hola, the center, and Peyton Robinson. They're on the line of scrimmage. Sanders they need to get on the ball because that was they're going to call it incomplete. That was almost a backwards pass. I really don't understand that play call there, Marty.
You do want to keep your players excited from time to time with some trick plays and some different schemes. But right now, with the momentum that we have in the game, there's no way in the world that I will run that play.
3rd down and 5 for the Raiders.
And twice on Sunday, I wouldn't run it either.
A little frustrated by that play call.
3rd and 5 for the Raiders. Trips to the far side. Hamlin comes in tight. And the defender is all over him. A little bit of handsies.
Yeah, it seems like
you know what? You talk for a second.
Yeah. Honestly, with the decision that Roman just made, it doesn't seem like the coaches are allowing him to go through reads and progressions right now. He's staring at the primary receiver, and he's throwing it straight to him no matter what. That's what it looked like the last 2 plays, especially on the play that we had the interception on, Bill. So hopefully we can get Roman in more of a groove and allow him to make the best decision for the team.
12th punt of the year for Jacob Bishop. He's averaging 40.4 on the season. End over end punt. It's going to clear the return man, and it's going to go out inside the 20 at the 16-yard line.
We got 1 minute, 3 seconds left in the first quarter.
41-yard punt. It's going to put the Aggies back inside their own 20 at the 16.
That was a really good kick.
They said right on average, 40.4 on the season on 11 punts. And that's his second one inside. That's his third one inside the 20.
Florida State 21, Virginia 21.
A lot of scoring going on there over there in Virginia? Virginia?
Yeah, they're in Virginia tonight.
21-21.
21-21.
Don't be so cavalier about it.
You can't use my line, Bob.
So now we've come out in the 50 shade, a little bit more spread out.
The handoff goes to Clark. A host of Raiders right there. Meet him at the line of scrimmage. He looks like he's going to fall forward for 1 yard. 2nd and 9 for the Aggies.
Our defensive line looks stout tonight, Bill. They're standing up. They're holding their own. Our
Yeah.
linebackers are scraping. Looks pretty good tonight.
You got Matthew Lee. You got Paul Wilden. You have Isaiah Cassina and Bryce Wheeler on the defensive line for Navarre. Your linebackers, Braden Thiessen and Rowan Strom. Handoff. They try to get the ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up. Landon Johns picks up the fumble. It goes in for the score from 10 yards out. They forced a fumble, and Johns goes in from 10 yards out. And the Raiders on the board once again.
I believe that was Bryce Wheeler on the forced fumble. It was 90 or 91.
The Landon Johns, our special teams captain on the night. gets the recovery and goes in untouched at the 22nd mark of the first quarter.
There was absolutely no hesitation on his part by picking it up to scoop and score. The cool thing is, this is the first time he was ever a pregame or a captain for a game, and he scores a touchdown.
That's Landon Johns.
Let's go, Landon Johns.
Byer in for the extra point.
Oh.
The bad snap. In high school, you can't return it, so it's just no attempted point after. That does not go on the kicker. That's just no attempt at the extra point. 13-0 Navarre with 20 seconds to go here in the first.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us later on. But looking at how we're playing the game right now, Navarre is in big-time control.
13-0 Navarre here at home. I think you're right. I think that was Bryce Wheeler on the forced fumble. But we can't tell because there was a host of Raiders there at the line of scrimmage.
Put it this way, I would not be surprised if it was Bryce.
He's got a nose for the football.
That man is everywhere.
The Raiders with a 13-0 lead, their biggest lead of the season.
Number 22, Davion Purifoy. Jack Byer, number 13, set to kick off.
Raiders up 13-0, 20.4 seconds to go. David Haley checking in, says, let's go Raiders, yeah.
Let's go.
Camden, hey, how you doing, bud? Byer getting ready to put toe on leather. 13-0 Navarre here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was tough to see that on the extra point. You know, obviously we want to execute at a higher level, but the special teams unit, in my opinion, has probably been our strongest phase when considering parts of the team.
Let's see
this
Byer
year.
kick one deep. It's going to be a directional kick that's going to come down at the 20.
That's a good one.
It's off the return man.
Oh, we might get it. We might
And
get
the ball
it.
is on the field. The ball is on the field. Raiders recover. Raiders recover at the 19. Jack, give him one of those knuckle kicks. And the Raiders going to have first down at the Aggie 19-yard line with 12 seconds to go.
Hey, man, Jack Byer has.
He threw him. The old, remember the old with the Mighty Ducks? They called it the knuckle puck. That was a knuckle kick.
No, it was. Hey, it landed right on the inside of the hash, I believe, and it was a hard knuckleball to pick up for the receiver. Hopefully, we'll take a shot right here.
Roman Marshall in with Raiders showing the short field at the 19 with 12 seconds to go and a 13-0 lead.
We're in the shotgun. Got Curtis Sanders right beside him.
The handoff goes to Sanders right up the middle. He breaks one tackle into the secondary. Curtis is going to fumble the ball into the end zone.
Oh, it went out. Touchback. Man.
It's going to be a touchback.
Golly.
The one official is marking him down at the 1. One official he's spotting it at the 1. And another official, it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, which will be a touchback. So Sanders was going in for 6.
Man. That's tough. You are right, Bob Grant. Football is a game of inches. So right now, first quarter, we got 2.2 seconds left.
On that, he gets credit for the run until the point that he fumbles the ball.
Yes. So he will get the yards and he will get a lost fumble.
Wow.
And the stat line.
Wow.
Really good blocking up front. This O-line is playing really well right now, Bill.
So it's an 18-yard gain down to the 1, and he fumbles it out of the back of the end zone with 2 seconds to go.
Tate is back in the Wildcat. They're in the pistol, actually.
Tanner Clark back in at quarterback. It's going to come to that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Forced out of bounds by Jane Jones, but not before a 9-yard gain by Ethan Pittman. Now be the end of the first quarter, 13-0 Navarre. And we'll be back quickly here after we take a commercial break. After 1, Navarre 13, Tate 0.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
2nd and 1 for the Aggies from the 29 as we get the second quarter started. Clark's going to try to push forward, and it looks like he has enough for the first down, Bob.
Oh, man. What could have been? What could have been? I take back everything I said about Marty being bad luck when he's on the air.
So a 1-yard run for Tanner Clark. That's all he needed. Aggie first down out to the 30. 1st and 10 just underway here in the second quarter. 13-0 Navarre on top.
Yeah.
And the Raiders loading the box up front, and there's –
I mean, Navarre has the athletes to go to cover man on man. So
Jason Lute with the tackle after a 1-yard gain.
So, why not? You've got basically a running back running the team. They experimented with a backup quarterback. I mean, he had a good arm. It just overthrew his receiver, and Navarre made a good play for the interception.
2nd and 9 for the Aggies from their 31. Clark in at quarterback, going to hand off right tackle, and the defensive pursuit by the Raider front 7. He was down as the official, the side judge on the far side said the runner was down. And that was Calderon getting back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, Bob, 3rd and 9.
Short pass, and then Tate trying to get yards after the catch for the first down. Navarre goes too deep on the safeties. 4 down linemen.
Clark back to pass. He's feeling pressure, and he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage.
That was Bryce Wheeler forcing while he didn't make the tackle.
And Paul Weldon was there to finish it up.
He held contain, pinched from the defensive end spot, made the quarterback and the Wildcat go inside.
Ethan Priest back to punt for the first time tonight. Marquez White standing back on his own 33-yard line, awaiting the punt from Priest.
Blocked!
Jane Jones is going to block it. The Raiders are going to get it in for the score. Or is he down?
No, referee signal touchdown.
Was that Landon Johns again? That was Landon Johns again, number 20, for his 2nd touchdown of the night. They blocked the punt, and Jones recovers. It was either going to be one of the Jones and Johns. It was Johns that with the touchdown. And the Raiders on the board once again. Special teams, Bob.
Yes, sir. Keeping up with the Joneses.
The Joneses and the Johnses. He's going to return it, and it's going to be like a 2-yard touchdown. But Johns.
Off the block kick, yeah.
With 2 touchdowns on the night. Who would have thunk that, Bob?
I didn't have it on my bingo card. Better snap. Jack puts it through.
So Johns with 2 touchdowns, and the Raiders up No, he has 70 points through the first 4 games, so he scored 27 twice in the game against Catholic and last week against Milton.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take off my shoes fast enough to count.
We don't want you taking off your shoes anyways, Bob.
Wow. I mean, this is what you call punching a team in the mouth. Tate, boy.
Paul Taylor checking it, says Beamer ball. Old Virginia Tech head coach for years.
Yep.
Special teams can win you ball games.
And his son is continuing his legacy at South Kakalaki, South Carolina.
And Debbie checking back saying is Marty is not dead weight.
Marty is, good one. Marty is not dead weight.
That's right. 20 to nothing now. Navarre early in the second quarter. Got to change the scoreboard here.
I like kicking it down the middle.
So every facet of the game tonight, the Raiders are just playing a little bit better than they have in previous games. And there was a penalty on that, too. It's a squib kick.
Personal foul.
It's going to be down to the 18-yard line. Nice little kick down the middle of the field by Jack Byer. Aggies going to have it 1st and 10 from their 18. Trailing 20 to nothing with 9:19 to go here in the second quarter. This is how they've scored so far, folks. A 74-yard run by Sanders on the first play from scrimmage. A 10-yard fumble return by Landon Johns. No attempt as on a bad snap. 13-0 Navarre. And a 2-yard return on a block punt. And Johns with his second touchdown of the night.
Why not go for 3?
Why not with your special teams captain having the night? Tanner Clark and a quarterback. The handoff. And a nice
fumble.
It looks like the Aggies are going to recover.
Wow. That would have been disaster inside their 30.
Aggies having it is a little bit humid on this night. They're having a little bit of a hard time holding on to the ball, Bob.
Yeah, they are. That was just an off-tackle play, and our linemen from the county got their hands in it.
I like that.
Stripped it. Glenn Campbell.
And they didn't start the clock either. Did not start the clock. Clark back to pass.
Still not started.
Good defense back there by Zeke Burgess and Jane Jones. Both players were on our show Wednesday night, the Buffalo Wild Wings coaches show. Jamila Miller checking in. Jamila and Mike Miller, mom and stepdad of Jordan Gardner, watching from Roswell, New Mexico. Grandpa Ray and Grandma Laverne cheering on the Navarre Raiders from Orange County, California, the OC.
The OC.
3rd and 8 for the Aggies from their 20-yard line. 9-9. They still haven't started the clock the last 2 plays. Clark going to roll out. He's going to take off and run. Nice. He's going to have enough for a first down. Nice heads-up run there by Tanner Clark. He's going to get out to the 30, a 10-yard gain. And there's a Raider down on the far sideline. Nice heads-up play there by Clark, Bob.
Oh, yeah. On the rollout. Saw there wasn't anything there. It could have been a design play.
That's going to stop the clock. They're good at that.
Ooh. Well, keep in mind, those are officials.
I know.
From that do the clock, not any of the home management.
No, that is not the home team. Is their official that is designated to run the clock.
Correctamundo.
That was Zeke Burgess that was down, but he's walking off the field. Good to see.
Yeah, may have ate too many wings the other night.
Those young men can eat some wings, can't
mercy
they?
Me. We thank Buffalo Wild Wings for comping the meal, that is not something that we had planned on. And so
we had Coach Jamie Jones, we had Jaden Jones, Zeke Burgess, Rucker Brown, and Jordan Garner that were on our show Wednesday night. The handoff goes to the out. Nice play by Jacob Bush to force it to the outside. And then it was finished up by Jaden Jones and Brady Thiessen.
You know, I went back and listened, as I always do. Helps with the ride home sometimes. And just the backup guys talking about how, you know, they want to lift up their teammates. They know they're not going to get much playing time other than special teams, but their responsibility is to, you know, make the starters better. I just love that attitude.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit there on the outside by the Raiders here on the near side of the field. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as they just got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Laquarius Bradford, no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Aggies from their 31, 8:23 on the clock. And counting here in the second, 20-0 Navarre.
Receivers
Great
open.
catch over there by Elijah West. Is right around the first down marker. I think they may. Yeah, they're going to give it. They're going to spot the ball back at the 41 yards short.
Ooh.
Second catch of the night for Elijah West.
If I was Rhett Summerford, I would not be happy with that spot. Looks like he was beyond the sticks.
Third and a long one for the Aggies from their 40.
Their quarterback's really floating those balls up. Look for a pick six maybe.
Clark in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, going to call his own number. He's got a first down out near the 46, 47-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 46, give him 6, and an Aggie first down. Isaiah Cassina on the tackle. Cassina.
Hopefully this is not a prelude or foreshadowing of next week. Florida State just tried a field goal, and it was wide right.
You guys are used to field goals being wide right and wide left, aren't
we
you?
had one wide left, too.
In the Miami series.
Yes, sir. I was there for the original wide right.
We got a scrum at the 48-yard line, a gain of 1. Host of Raiders right there at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Garner in there, Bryce Wheeler, and a host of other Raiders. Calderon gets the ball out. Actually, they're going to give him a yard. Brings second down and 9.
How could they tell?
I couldn't.
Second down and 9.
Calderon, the deep back behind Clark.
Quick pass, floats it up there.
Good coverage over there by Jaden Jones. Falls incomplete. Will bring up 3rd and 9.
They're having trouble with their footballs. They're just very slippery.
It is a humid night here tonight with the rain that we had come in the last couple of days. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Aggies from their own 47 with 6:34 to go here in the first half. 20-0 Navarre on top. Clark on the keeper. He's going to get to the outside. He's got a lot of yards, and he may take it to the house unless Sanders can bring him down. It's going to be a gain all the way inside the 5, down to the 3.
Just a simple read option.
A 50-yard run by Clark, and it's 1st and goal, Tate.
It's a nice read option. Read the end, read the linebacker, bounced it outside.
And that was 3rd and 9, Bob.
Yep. Raider player down.
Down. And that might be Curtis Sanders. But I'm not going to speculate here because he was down involved with the tackle. Him and Jaden Jones were down there on the far side near the 3-yard line.
Yeah, he dragged him down from behind. You kind of wonder on plays like that. You get the heel of the cleat maybe into the stomach. Oof. Get the wind knocked out of you.
6:21 to go here in the first half. 20-0 Navarre, but Tate knocking on the door. They'll have a 1st and goal at the Raider 3.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
21-21, Florida State, Virginia. It was Curtis Sanders. He's walking on, off and on his own recognizance.
Recognizance.
That's my big word for the night, Bob.
Is that
don't ask me to spell it.
Is that like reconnaissance?
Recognizance? I don't know.
Reconnaissance is when
You're the school.
scout.
You're the school teacher.
Yeah, you must have been asleep the day they taught
I
that
probably
word.
was. I slept a lot. I was
yeah.
a daydreamer. 1st and goal. Tanner Clark on the keeper. He's going to get in the end zone from 3 yards out, and Tate is on the board at the 6:16 mark. Only the White Sox will blow an 8-1 lead. Where is that coming from?
The good news is it's the last series of the season.
Thank God.
Yankees, Orioles.
3-yard run for Tanner Clark. He's over 100 on the night already on 14 carries.
Navarre had too many, and Tate didn't have enough.
6:16 mark. Aggies on the board.
High snap.
Kick is up. It's low, and it's no good. And our score will remain 20-6.
I don't know who got their hand on the ball.
6:16 to go. 3-yard run by Clark gets the Aggies on the board.
In the third quarter, score remains the same. Florida State 21, Virginia 21.
It is getting a lot of moisture on my. We're feeling it up here in the. I wouldn't say the press box because we're on top of the press box. So everybody out there in our viewing audience, we appreciate you coming on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. We're here every Friday night for Raider football. Every Tuesday from Culver's is our Irish Bills Twist on Sports. And Wednesday night is our Buffalo Wild Wings coaches show. So it's been a great year so far, Bob. Staying busy?
Yeah, absolutely. Big game for the Stingrays this week, Tuesday against Walton. Last regular season game.
And it's the Battle of Walton County going on tonight, South Walton and Walton, over at the new stadium.
Their older counterparts are playing tonight. Coach Hedges said that if we get in the championship game, we may play at the new stadium.
It's a short end-over-end kick. Brody Powers comes up to his 15. They're going to hand off to Marquez White, who takes it off left tackle. Nice gain out to the 28. I'd love to see Brody Powers keep that and fake the handoff.
I do too.
But it's only going to be a 15-yard return out to about the 28, 29-yard line.
Brody's been quiet the last game, and
he was a little banged up after that the Mosley game.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders from their 29.
Water break time.
We'll stay right here, and let's see if we can bring up. I got the scoreboard up here already. Let's see if we can.
You think ESPN, since they announced the game day is going to be in Tallahassee?
Here's an upset so far. Buchholz over Nice, 27-7 in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
Well, we'll bring up the Panhandle scores here. 1st and 10 Raiders.
That's a district game, probably.
I believe so.
Well, everybody's doing district, I guess.
1st and 10 Raiders. Roman Marshall back in. Your back is Hoyt Gurney to his right. Marquez White comes into the backfield. He's going to get to the outside. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Out to the 47, 48-yard line, a gain of 18 on the handoff to Marquez White. And a Raider first down.
A little extracurricular activity out there.
Here on the near sideline.
Good block by 23. That would be
Hoyt Gurney, the sophomore running back.
Oh, I'm looking on the wrong roster. Rooster. Yep.
Hamlin and Powers to the far side. your receivers. Marquez White to the near side. Walker Bridges in at tight end. 1st and 10 Raiders from their 48.
Ugh.
Kind of left him out to dry there a little bit.
Sure did.
Incomplete will bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they smelled that out. Do not want to give Tate any momentum. They will receive the second half kickoff.
2nd and 10 Raiders from their 48. 5:54 on the clock. The handoff to Gurney. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 3rd and 10. Jaquez Lee on the tackle for Tate.
It's 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders.
See if Navarre goes to the crossing pattern. To Marquez.
Bridges in there at tight end. Jared Hoyle, your center. 3rd and 10 Raiders from their 48. Looks like Tate's going to send a blitz here. Marshall, the line plays tough. You got a receiver.
What a
and
catch.
a catch out there by Brody Powers. 1st and 10 Raiders. Down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 18 to Powers. And a Raider 1st down.
Nice stepping up into the pocket. We talked about that last week. How he needs to do that. Trust his lineman. I don't know whether you call that a slant or not. Just a little hitch pattern. They're concentrating so much on Marquez that left Powers open. 1st down Raiders.
Twins to the far side. White goes in motion.
Oh, goodness. What was that? He was trying to throw it.
Roman Marshall's pass incomplete.
Bring up 2nd and 10 on the incompleted pass.
I think the play was going to be a pitch. And Roman just really on the RPO just committed too early. The lineman got in the way. Then he threw the pass.
20-6 Navarre. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Aggie 34. White goes in motion.
That's what they wanted to run.
Pitch to
flag on the play.
Eberhardt.
Curtis Sanders, number 22, on the carry. Penalty flag on the play.
Boy, that was
actually Curtis Sanders on the carry.
That was such a quick flag thrown by both the line judge and the white hat.
Going to back him up 5 yards. Going to back him up 10 yards. Holding.
Yeah, on the wide receiver. Our wide receiver coach, the soft-spoken one who you interviewed a couple of weeks ago, he gave the referee an earful.
We're going to have a timeout. I think Tate's taking their 2nd timeout of the 1st half with 4:25 to go here in the 1st half. 20-6 Navarre. Navarre will have a 2nd and 20 from their 44, from the Aggie 44.
Yeah, getting back to the FSU Miami game. Game day is going to be in Tallahassee next week, and as I said, ESPN's wanting, as high of a matchup, 2 top 10 teams as possible. They certainly don't want FSU coming off a loss. Miami is off this week. They play FSU, and they're off after that.
$4:25 to go here in the 1st half. 20-6 Navarre. Landon Johns with 2 touchdowns. His first 2 touchdowns in the Raider uniform this year. 2nd and 20 for the Raiders at the Aggie 44-yard line. 4:25 on the clock. Seminole Bob here with Irish Bill, Marty Wilson, Raider Riley on the camera. Bridges goes in motion. Marshall back to pass.
We're trying to go for a go route, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds.
And there is a flag in the secondary at about the 40-yard line.
That could be holding.
Downfield, Tate.
I mean,
or we could have an illegal man downfield.
good call. That really could be the only thing against Navarre.
They're talking with Coach Bagley here on the near sideline. I don't know if they're explaining it to him what the penalty is against Navarre or if he's giving the coach the option to decline or accept it. I'm not sure.
No,
so
that would be that. The line judge would not be talking. That would be the white hat if it was a penalty. We've had a lot of conversations tonight.
Said staff meeting tonight at 8:25, Bennett C. Russell Stadium. Be there, be square.
Oh, you've been to a few staff meetings. What is he doing?
And he drops another flag at the 41-yard line.
Oh, he's saying he wasn't outside the tackle box, and it was.
He was outside the tackle box, and the ball got back to the line of scrimmage. So they're going to call it intentional groundings, and that's going to be a loss of down. And you can back the old Ford up because it's going to be third and a country mile here. All the way back to the Raider 36-yard line. They need to get down to the 24.
Well,
that's going to be 3rd and 40.
All right, we got to play for that.
Do we?
Yep. I'd say running play. Nope. Blitz coming. Like I said, a running play. Running for his life. Ugh.
All the way back to the 27-yard line.
Good job by secondary of Tate. That definitely was a coverage sack.
Going to be a loss of 7. And it'll be 4th and 47.
Don't want Mo to swing before halftime, like I mentioned.
Because Tate will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. Took the
good call,
right
good
out
call,
of my
Bob.
mouth. Yep.
Let's see if Jacob Bishop can get off one of his boomers here and switch the field back the other way.
Cause a fumble. He really kicks those sky kicks very well. Whistles and flags. Thank goodness. Navarre called timeout.
The ball is spotted at the 27-yard line.
He had to play shortstop back there.
It's going to be 4th and 49. The only play I seen worse than that was, remember the Lincoln game years ago? They had a 4th and 62.
Yep.
3:24 on the clock.
Better snap.
Line drive.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That's
going to get to the outside.
Jacob
Bishop's going to force him back in bounds, but it's going to be returned back to 28. And Tate will have the short field. And the Tate Aggie coaches over there throwing a flag, and apparently the official listened to him.
There's a lot of chirping going on between the two teams.
35-yard punt, but it's going to be returned back to the line of scrimmage, and there's going to be a penalty coming as well. Game's getting a little sloppy right now. I think that the Tate coaching staff is on the field more than their players are right now.
Well, when they had a scrum on this side, he came all the way past the near hash marks. Why they didn't get a sideline violation, I don't know. Oh, Virginia has taken the lead, 28-21. Late third quarter.
Another personal foul against Navarre, late hit, out of bounds. So they're giving Tate a chance to get back in this ball game, Bob.
Yeah. They call that in soccer unlucky.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Raider 14 with 3:10 to go. here in the second quarter. Tanner Clark at quarterback for the Aggies. Clark's going to keep it himself. He's going to get down to about the 10 after a 4-yard gain.
Clark on the carry.
They're going to spot the ball at 11. Give him 3, bring up 2nd and 7. Clock running here. Second and 7 for the Aggies at the Raider 11. Clark's going to keep it himself. Dive forward down to about the 5. Just give him 5 more yards. And it's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.
36. Matthew Lee on the stop for the Raiders.
Give him 4 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
I mean, can you guess the play?
Student body right, student body left. Clark, 6 points.
Good surge. Yep, and the clock's still running now. Stop.
And at the 2:03 mark, the Aggies are back on the board as they take the short field.
Aggies 12.
6-yard run for Clark, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And they may go for 2 here, Bill. Looks like they keep the offense on the field. They do.
20-12 is your score.
Aggies will go for 2.
Clark's going to keep it. He's going to get to the outside and get into the end zone to cut it to 20-14.
Conversion is good. That cuts your score to Raiders 20, Aggies 14.
So once that was a 20-point lead is now 6, Bob.
Yep. So maybe I'm dead weight.
Got some critters crawling on me here, Bob.
Yeah, they were crawling on me earlier. They were crawling on Raider Riley, too.
This moisture brings the bugs out.
Like Navarre may have their hands unit in, maybe expecting an onside kick here.
Now, since Tate's going to be getting the ball to start the second half, and Florida State comes right back with a touchdown, 28-27, and a wild one up there in Virginia.
Charlottesville.
Yep.
That's where John Boy Walton went to school.
I did not know that. Learn something new every day with you, Bob.
Useless trivia.
That ball is going to go out of bounds. The Raiders will get the ball at the 35.
Or
take the ball at the 35, like I said.
Could they not ask them
They
to
could move
re-kick?
them back 5, but 35 is good field position. But it looks like they're keeping the offense on the special teams on the field, so they're going to move them back 5. Your call. You're right on top of it, Bob.
Update on the Florida State score. Florida State 28, Virginia 28.
Move it back to the 35. No time goes off the clock.
This time.
Elijah checking in. Mark Smoking again, checking in. 2014. Raiders scoring the first play from scrimmage. Tack on a fumble return by the defense and a block punt. It was 20-0. But the Aggies have ran off 14 straight.
Run forward, north-south. 42-yard line.
So it's a +7 on that exchange as Brody Powers getting the ball out to the 42 from about the 20-yard line. So it's a 25-yard line, 17-yard return by Powers. Raiders 1st and 10 from their 42 with 1:58 on the clock. Here in the second quarter, 2014, Navarre on top.
You know, at halftime, we got to talk Ryder Cup. You know that.
We do, and I don't like today's outcome so far. First and 10 Raiders from their 42. Marshall back to pass.
It's there. Try to back shoulder it.
Intended for number 1, Marquez White.
Ball's incomplete. Brings up second and 10. Marshall 3 of 9 for 23 yards and an interception here in this ball game. Not stats to write home to much, Bob. 3 for 9. That's great in baseball.
Yeah. You ain't playing baseball.
They'll get you in the Hall of Fame in baseball.
That's true.
Second and 10 for the Raiders from the 42.
Exchange. Try to go RPO. You guys gotta decide what you're gonna do.
He just looks a little confused out there tonight, Bob.
Third down for the Raiders, 3rd and 13 at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, you got to learn how to control the emotions. I mean,
Yeah, because he even tossed that ball back to the official a little hard. I'm surprised that Mr. Official didn't say something to him on that one.
yeah.
3rd and 12 for the Raiders. This game has old Uncle Mo. Hate when old Uncle Mo comes around.
Yeah. There's that RPO they wanted to do.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Clock's going to stop with 59.6 seconds to go.
The clock operator / official does not have to do the other stuff. They usually have somebody else doing yard to gain, how many timeouts. I think Tate has 1 timeout left, Bill.
They do.
I could subtract, but I can't add very well. Yeah, Navarre just needs to get back to doing what they did well.
Good snap. Back to Jacob Bishop. High end over end punt. It's going to take a bounce.
Whoa.
Landed Johns. Johnny on the spot tonight. John's on the spot.
Johnny on the spot.
Johnny on the spot.
That's a company in the area. You know that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. Not a sponsor, though, yet.
No. Yeah. We need one. We need one up here. Okay.
39-yard punt.
Don't need to leave their guard down.
1st and 10 Aggies from their 23 with 51 seconds to go. They're in the first half, 20-14, Navarre.
Rushing 4, 2 safeties.
We're going to have procedure against the Aggies.
The
Back
old
them up 5.
song from Mel and Tim, Backfield in Motion.
There you go, Roberto. I like it.
That was a one-hit wonder, I think.
They'll push it back to 1st and 15. That may change up the play call with under a minute to go and only 1 timeout. Let's see what Coach Summerford calls here on 1st and 15.
Well, he had some good years at Northview, didn't he?
He sure did. 1st and 15 for the Aggies. Tanner Clark in the shotgun. He's going to hand off. Little cut back. Still on his feet. Out to the 40. Nice run right there. From the 18 to the 40. That's a 22-yard gain for Ethan Pittman.
Got to wrap up. They go hurry up, obviously, here. Jet sweep bobble. Cleaned up by Bryce Wheeler. Well done. He stayed home.
Bradford on the carry out to the 43, a gain of 3. 21 seconds left. 3-yard gain for Bradford. His third carry of the night for 7 yards. And Tate takes their last time out, Bob. $20-14 is your score.
Let's update some scores. You got them there, I
I
believe.
do. Baker County trailing Godby 17-13 fourth quarter. McClay 42-13 over FAMU. Scamby over Booker T. Washington 15-3. Hamilton County 24-0 over Jefferson County. Sewanee over Wakulla 23-22 in a close one. Sneeds 14. Liberty County 7. Rickards 8. For Long Beach, nothing at the half. Bluntstown 26, W.S. Neal nothing at the half. That offense continues to roll at Bluntstown. And Burgess is going to come down with his second interception of the night and his fourth on the season. He read that one all the way, Bob.
Yeah, quarterback under pressure, floated it.
Burgess' second interception of the night. No return yardage, but the Raiders get the ball back with 15 seconds to go. Tate's fourth turnover of the first half. So the Raiders will have at least one play here. Roman Marshall bringing the offense back out.
I think they have 2 timeouts left.
They do. And they're going to take one of them right here.
Yeah.
Timeout. Raiders.
With 14 seconds to go, Navarre 20 and Tate 14. The Raiders will have a 1st and 10 from their 31-yard line. First district game for both teams here tonight. They started off the 24 season with their first district game as well, which Navarre won 30-27 last year.
Sorry. Mark smoking again. I don't know. You've got some great one-liners.
Peekaboo, I see you too. Would love to hear the Raider band at halftime, and you will.
Tate's going to perform first. And Navarre will perform either at halftime or after the game, I guess is.
Marshall's just going to kneel down, and then we're going to go to our half. Your halftime score, Navarre 20, Tate 14 on IrishBillSports.com. Irish Bill Sports Live on 944 on YouTube. We're going to head out to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have halftime performances by both bands. Here, Tate will go first, and the Marching Raiders will come on the field second. 2014, Navarre at the half.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. Buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322. The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed.
Have you ever had a proper crush?
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
Welcome back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. We're at the half. The Tate Marching Band, the Band of the South, will be playing here momentarily. Then we'll go to the Raider Marching Band. We're going to turn it over to the field mic so that you can enjoy the halftime festivities here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium.
And now, the Tate High School Show Band of the South. True fan of the South, ladies and gentlemen. Guided with dedication by Director Ronald Gray and Assistant Director Joshua Gibbs. And supported by outstanding instructions, Brianna Bennett, Tate, Kathleen Waters, Andrew Wood, and Chloe Pratt. This ensemble continues to rise higher every occasion. Pilots, crew, and fans, let's hear it one more time for Tate High School Show Band of the South. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Karen Barber, Principal Casey Wingfelder, Director Dean Barrow, and staff members Leah Lee, Austin Roman, Melissa Travis, Hannah Castleman, and Markel Patterson. Tonight, the Navarre Raider Band proudly presents their 2025 production, Obsession, a jazz romance, a journey through the passion, danger, and devotion of love. The band performs under the field direction of drum majors Riley Eubanks and Madeline Robertson. Drum majors Riley Eubanks and Madeline Robertson. Is your band ready? Your band may take the field for halftime entertainment.
And ladies and gentlemen, your Navarre Raider Marching Band. Your halftime continues with the Navarre Raider Marching Band. We have about 2.5 minutes on the intermission clock. It is Irishville with Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson, and Raider Riley. Here in this first district matchup in 2025. Navarre up at the half 20-14. And here's your scoring. Actually, we're going to keep it back out on the field so you can listen to the remainder of the Navarre Raider Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, your Navarre Raider Marching Band. This Irishville at the half, 2014. Let's go to the scoreboard here in the Panhandle. Fourth quarter score, Godby 17, Baker County 13. Fourth quarter, McClay 42, FAMU 13. Hamilton County 32, Jefferson County nothing. Wakulla has regained the lead over Sewanee 30-23. Fourth quarter, Holmes County 8, Chipley nothing. Escambia 22, Booker T. Washington 3. Escambia will be here next Friday night. Op 34, Destin 19. First Academy 42, Gadsden County 14. Mosley over Milton 13-7 in the third quarter. Bluntstown 26, W.S. Neal 7 in the third. Sneeds 14, Liberty County 7. Bloomington and Jay tied at 7 at the half. Choctaw over Arnold 19-0 at the half. Niceville at the half 49-6 over Gulf Breeze. Pace over Crestview at the half 17-8. 20-14 here at the half. Navarre over Tate. Cottondale over Weewaw 14-10 second quarter. Pensacola Catholic over Freeport 35-17. Baker County 37, Houston County nothing. And a final already over Tallahassee. Lincoln 70 and Leon nothing. And let's see, we got, I know we have some a couple of college games going on over here. Virginia 35, Florida State 28, 2:43 to go in that one. And TCU 14-0 over Arizona State in the second quarter. Late game, Houston out at Oregon State. Your baseball, my White Sox actually won a game 10-9. Wow. They had an 8-1 lead, then lost the lead, then scored 2 runs in the top of the ninth to win 10-9. A long season for my White Sox, 59-101 on the season. But a far cry better season than last year when they went 41-121, Marty. Get ready for second half action here. Navarre will be coming out of the north end. Tate out of the south end. The Raiders will be kicking off. Tate will get possession. First possession here in the second half. Sit back and get ready to enjoy 24 minutes of high school football here courtesy IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bills Sports Live 944 on YouTube.
Navarre getting ready to kick off. Jack Byer has been incredible tonight. Hopefully we can keep that going with special teams.
From the 40, Byer puts a squib kick down the center of the field, takes a hop right into the Aggies' hands, and Jack's going to have to make the tackle, and he's not going to. And Tate's going to return the opening kickoff, and we're tied at 20. Laquarius Bradford, 75-yard kickoff return, and we're tied at 20.
That is a tough way to start any half, but especially one where we kind of lost momentum towards the end of the first half here. To come out of the locker room and to allow Tate to come back and return a kick, that's tough. But it seemed like the coaching staff made a great adjustment for those kicks. At first they were having the upbacks take the squib kicks, and it wasn't working out so well. They made the adjustment, had the deep guys come up a little bit, and they were ready that time.
The kick is up and is good, and Tate has ran off 21 straight points to take a 21-20 lead.
It's going to be interesting here to see how the sideline responds. It seems like the energy was still high coming out, but we're going to see how the coaching staff gets everybody rallied up for the first drive of the second half.
Make an observation here, Marty, and now I probably see why we've been doing the pooch kicks and and the directional kicks. Just an observation.
Yeah, well, we had success with similar kicks in the first half. You could just tell that Tate made an adjustment with the special teams. They came out ready for it. Like I said before, the second level guys from the back were catching the ball at first. They made an adjustment, and they had their best receivers come up to get that squib kick, and they took it to the house.
Powers and Jade Jones back deep for the Raiders, standing on about their own 5-yard line, waiting to kick from Priest. Another line. Jade Jones is just going to field it at the 24 and go down right there. No return. First and 10 from the 24.
So that's how Tate was recovering the squib kicks in the first half.
The Raiders going to come out. First possession at the 25-yard line, trailing 21-20.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what halftime adjustments that we made coming out. Still got Roman in the backfield with young Curtis Sanders. We ran the ball very effectively in the first half. Hopefully we'll come back to that.
Sanders with 101 yards on 4 carries. And, they're allowing pursuit from the outside, Marty.
Well,
it's a loss of 3.
Funny thing is, Bill, so Brody, the slot receiver, he was looking in to the quarterback, Roman, to let him know there was a blitz coming. We didn't make the adjustment. We just ran the play, and Tate's dialed in.
2nd and 13.
Second down and 13, ball at the 21-yard line.
We have to make adjustments series to series.
2nd and 13 for the Raiders from their 22. 11 minutes to go here in the third, trailing 21-20. Sanders to the outside, cuts back. Gets back to the line of scrimmage +1, so he gets 4 yards on the carry, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Number 4,
Cannonham on the tackle for the Aggies. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders from their 26-yard line.
Hey, the offensive line has looked really good tonight, Bill. We haven't gotten a lot of pressure on the quarterback. There's been holes everywhere for the running game. I think we just have to establish and continue to run the ball.
3rd and 9 for the Raiders from their 26-yard line. 10:20 on the clock here in the third. Tate 21, Navarre 20. Marshall back to pass.
He's got plenty of time. That sack was on him, Bill. He had at least 3 seconds to get the ball out. He's got to make a decision.
Number 21, Tayshawn Dennis. 4th down for the Raiders. Jacob Bishop on the punt. Back deep for the Aggies, number 18. Diamond McCaster along with number 5.
I've been seeing the coaching staff really coach up Roman every time he comes to the sideline. Right now it seems like he's indecisive because he doesn't want to make a mistake.
If he doesn't want to make a mistake, he can sit on the bench and let somebody else out there that wants to make a play. I'm sorry. It's getting a little frustrated here. I'm sorry.
No, I understand, Bill. I think we just got to let him play, though.
You can't play football not wanting to make mistakes.
For sure. And it starts from the top. You know, our coaching staff, you have to be well-balanced when it comes to communicating with a quarterback. And also, in my opinion, you only want one guy talking to the QB, either the head coach or the offensive coordinator. I've seen 4 or 5 coaches talking to Roman every time he comes to the sideline. There's a lot of stuff going on in his mind right now. We need to calm that down so he can focus in on the plays and just make good decisions.
I agree. But luckily, Jacob Bishop swaps the field with a 57-yard punt down to the Aggie 21-yard line. Longest punt of the season for Jacob. 57 yards.
Tate comes back out in the pistol formation. One running back deep.
1st and 10 Aggies at the 9:17 mark. Not? A knot on the chain? In the chain gang. The chain gang.
Gang. So right now our defense is back in a 4-2-5. Not really sure why. Tate didn't really have success throwing the ball in the first half. I believe they only completed maybe 2 passes.
4 for 7 for 25 yards.
Okay, I was a little off. But
2 interceptions.
Yes. I would not be prioritizing the pass defense right now. We need to stay how we were in the first half, keep 8 in the box, and stop the run.
Right up the gut is Ethan Pittman for a 12-yard gain and an Aggie first down.
That's good enough for a Tate Aggie first down.
So in the first half, for the most part, we had at least 8 men in the box. Our safeties were no deeper than 10 yards. Right now, our free safety is almost 15 yards from the ball. So I'm not really sure what adjustments we made and why we're playing the pass first.
1st and 10 Aggies from their 35. There's a nice play by Matthew Lee. Tackle for loss. Actually, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Nice play by Matthew Lee.
Absolutely. The defensive line has been on it tonight.
Rolling strong, along with number 36.
That was Pittman on the carry. No gain. 2nd and 10.
On the stop, Strong and Lee. 2nd down and 9 for the Aggies.
My good friend Todd Alt checking in from Sweden.
What's going on, Todd?
2nd and 10 Aggies. Actually, they're going to give him a yard on that play. 2nd and 9. It's going to Pittman. Nice pursuit by the Raider defense.
Yeah.
He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
I'll tell you what, Bill, our defensive line is playing really aggressive tonight.
They've been playing lights out.
Yeah, they're playing really good. Jacob Bishop over in the star position in that 4-2-5. He plays like a linebacker, but he's fast. He's super athletic. I think we need to keep him in the box. But it's 3rd and long. Hopefully we can get a stop right here, get the ball back with our team in a good field position.
3rd and 10 for the Aggies from their 34. Nice pursuit over there. And great coverage by Jaden Jones.
Brought down by number 24.
And
Jones. It's gonna bring up
Jacob Bishop in there on the tackle as well.
It's looking like 4-down territory for Tate.
Pass was to Elijah West for 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 5.
The Tate coaching staff has been really aggressive tonight.
This is kind of odd because you're on your own end of the field. Probably going to try to pull Raiders off sides. 4th and 5 for the Aggies. 10 on the play clock. Tanner Clark changes up the play. They're going to run a play. No, they get movement. I think they were trying to pull the Raiders off, and they made their own linemen move, and it's going to be up 4th and 10, and we'll see the punt team.
Remain 4th down.
Great stop by the Raider defense. Really good discipline as well. It's hard, especially in those situations, to maintain your discipline. They did good.
Aggies gonna punt. Priest back to punt.
Got Marquez White back deep.
Marquez White stands at the 30-yard line for the Raiders.
Priest back on his own 20.
Oh,
and
Zeke almost blocked.
Zeke almost blocked that one. But Priest gets it away, and it's going to get an Aggie roll down to the Raider 28-yard line. Burgess, what a game he's playing tonight.
Hey, I was just thinking about that, Bill. I mean, if unless something crazy happens, looking like he might be the Ian Lockwood player of the game.
Looking good, looking solid.
Time to announce the Navarre Raider cheerleaders.
So, middle of the third quarter, we got 6 minutes, 20 seconds. 21-20. Tate is up over Navarre.
21-20 Tate. Raiders get the ball back with a chance to regain that lead. I get a little fired up at times, Marty.
No, that's good. Hey, we got to have balance. You know, you got to have a good dose of the masculine spirit and the feminine spirit. You know, you got to keep it there, Bill. So there's nothing wrong with that. Got to have that warrior come out every now and then, sir.
First and 10 from the Raider 28.
Georgia Rose.
Marshall
block by Curtis.
He's going to get Marquez out here in open space. He's going to get out near the 40, out to about the 39-yard line. Should be a gain of 11 and a Raider first down. Marty?
Anytime we have Roman roll out and we slide the pocket, he just looks way more comfortable, Bill.
And it's enough for a Raider first down out to the Raider 39.
I don't think he's a prototypical pocket passer.
I would agree with you, Marty. First and 10 Raiders from their 39.
Kylie Robinson.
Marquez right at the marker. Should be close to another Raider first down, depending on the spot.
Roman's looking much better this drive. He's making decisive decisions. He got the ball out quick right there. Knows what he sees. Anytime we throw the ball outside of the numbers, Roman's on the money.
Another first down for the Raiders. 10-yard gain to Marquez White, his third catch of the night for 21 yards. 5:50 on the clock here in the third. 21-20 Tate.
Sophia Cummings. Cindy Feaster.
Good pass, good
catch. Great hands by White. And he's throwing it to the chain right at the 10-yard out pattern to Marquez White. And another Raider first down on 3 consecutive passes to Marquez White.
I love the adjustments that we've made with the passing game. At first, we were trying to force things over the middle. Right now, we're taking advantage of the outside receivers and that one-on-one coverage. Roman can see everything. He's making great decisions.
And great hands by Marquez White on the near sideline.
Absolutely.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 Raiders at the – actually, it's going to be he's going to be a little bit shy there, Marty. It's going to be like second and a half a yard.
What I like about these situations right here, it gives the play caller a chance to do some different things, you know, especially being in between the 40s. Right here, I would like to see us take a shot.
Little premature on the first down call.
It's okay. I think it gives us an.
No, I'm the official, not me. He
Oh, yeah.
made the mistake, not me.
No, but I do believe it's a really good opportunity to take a shot down the field. We'll see what Coach does right here.
2nd and a half a yard for the Raiders at the Tate 42-yard line. Marshall back to pass.
Oh, he takes one.
He's got one downfield. He overthrows Zeke Burgess. That's good call on 2nd and short.
Number 4, Zeke Burgess, incomplete. Number 4 for the Aggies.
It's nice that they're working Zeke into the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I like it.
It's 3rd and 1 for the
Now they
Raiders.
need to take advantage of this short 3rd down conversion.
We've had pretty good success running the ball on the right side behind Zevin Jones and Peyton Robinson. I think we should either run quarterback power or just have Curtis run off tackle right by Peyton. Looks like that's what we're going to do right now. Oh, they roll out.
Marshall's pass intended for number 2, Connor Hamlin, incomplete.
Yeah, you can tell Roman's not really comfortable with throwing the ball over the middle. I think we should just keep him throwing the ball outside. He has really good zip on his passes, and you can see it a little bit better. The middle's congested.
I would bring in the Black Pearl right now.
Yeah.
All you need is you've needed a half yard since 1st down.
Either QB power or run Curtis off tackle behind Peyton and Zevin. Hopefully.
4th and a half a yard. And we're going to get a timeout here with 5:06.
Time to introduce the Raider James dance team. Derek Blackwelder.
We are kind of in no man's
Mike
land.
Battles. Captain Malaya Chong. Carson Darby. Captain Alexa Ursland. Emma Jennings. Brea Jackson.
4th and a half yard for the Raiders after they come out of the timeout.
They are in the Black Pearl, Bill. Good call, Coach.
Liliana
Thank you.
Underwood.
I get one right every once in a while.
Tate's low in the box, so if we can break this one free, be a quick score.
Curtis Sanders up the middle.
Looks like he got the first down.
Continuing with the dance team.
They are going to move the chains. Nice run by Curtis Sanders to give the Raiders a 1st down.
Manager Sincere Layton.
He got just about a yard and a half there, Marty. Only needed a half a yard.
Yeah, you could tell they weren't on the same page in regards to what the play call was going to be on 4th. Coach Bagley decided to call a timeout. Got everybody on the right page, and we got the 1st down.
I think Tate wants a measurement, which is their prerogative.
We have a measurement to see if Sanders got the 1st down.
I think you can see that from a mile away. But
We're pretty close to a mile, aren't we, up here?
Yes, sir.
On top of the press box here at Navarre, Bennett C. Russell Stadium. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson, and Raider Riley bringing you the game tonight. The first district game of the season for both teams. It should be enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be at least by a foot.
Actually, it's about the length of a football.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That Sanders run.
Raider 1st down.
Raider, 1st down.
Nice play by the Big Bubbas up front. And Curtis Sanders did the rest.
Yeah, Curtis, he's about 155 pounds, maybe 160, but he runs.
Soaking wet.
He runs like he's about 200 pounds.
1st and 10 for the Raiders as they move to chains. They're still trying to set the chains on the far side.
Back in the shotgun, we've got Curtis Sanders in the backfield next to Roman Marshall. Walker Bridges goes in motion. Back to pass, over the middle.
Marshall's pass. Intended for number 11, Brody Powers, incomplete.
Yeah,
It just seems like he's trying to force those passes in across the middle.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure why we reverted back to throwing passes over the middle. We didn't have success with it. Actually, we had a couple of mistakes in the first half. We came out and had Roman throwing outside the hash marks. He was doing a good job. I think we should stick to that. It seems like he can see a little bit better on the outside.
They're going to send Powers and Hamlin to the far side. Marquez White here to the near side. 2nd and 10 Raiders from the Aggie 41.
Nice move by Curtis Sanders.
Got a Raider, close to a Raider first down after he gets down to the 34, 33-yard line. A gain of 8 for Sanders. They'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Bill, there's a reason why that running backs can be a quarterback's best friend. You can just tell, especially when we get ahead of the sticks, that Roman is much more calm back there and more decisive. We got to continue to support him with that running game.
Nice job by the Big Bubbas up front once again.
You can't go wrong running the ball behind Peyton Robinson and Zevin Jones.
Kyle Hughes, Connor Bates, Jared Hola, Zevin Jones, and Peyton Robinson, your Big Bubbas tonight. And there's a late penalty. There must have been a late flag. They're marking off 15 against Tate.
Not sure what happened, but unsportsmanlike conduct. It's getting chippy down there, especially in the trenches.
Their 5th penalty of the night for 45 yards. The Raiders with 4 for 49.
Back in the shotgun, Curtis Sanders off to the left of Roman Marshall.
1st and 10 Raiders at the Aggie 17. 4:43 in the 3rd quarter. 21-20 Tate. Raiders got out to a 20-0 lead. Tate has since ran off 21 straight points, but the Raiders down deep in Aggie territory.
Tate is in cover 0 right here. They're going man-to-man across the board.
Sanders breaks 1 tackle. He's going to lose yards back to the 21. A loss of 3.
I do like that defense when you get close to the red zone, but they are susceptible to one-on-one big passes to the outside. I think maybe we should hit Marquez or Brody or maybe one of our bigger tight ends on a fade or something.
They're going to line Bridges, Powers, and Hamlin to the far side. Marquez by himself to the near side. He comes in a little bit tight.
Yep, they're in cover 0, man across the board. I believe the safety is slid over to help on Marquez White. Yep, they're jumping Marquez. So they're running a bracket coverage right now on Marquez. They got the corner underneath. The safety's over the top. Everybody else is in man coverage. We got to take advantage of Brody outside.
As we come out on this drive, and they're running 3 quick out patterns to Marquez. And now they flipped a script and throwing across the middle. And we see how comfortable that Roman was throwing that ball to Marquez on the near sideline. And he gets it out quick. He rolls out like you've described.
Yep.
Why we're swaying away from that?
I'm not really sure. So sometimes, offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, they have pride, right? You have a healthy amount of ego. You have an initial game plan that you want to stick to. Sometimes they don't want to get away from it because that's what they had initially.
Yeah, touchdown Hamlin. 21 yards out. Hamlin with his first touchdown on the season. The Raiders jump back in front at the 3:52 mark.
That was a fantastic pass by Roman Marshall. He actually rolled out to his left away from his throwing arm and threw it back across the middle. Connor Hamlin was wide open. He had some really good touch on the pass. Great reception, great touchdown. Navarre potentially up 27-21. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They're bringing out Black Pearl. Looks like we're going to go for 2, Bill.
Here comes the Black Pearl to try to stretch that lead back to 7.
Tate has everyone in the box. Curtis Sanders on the carry. He's close. It's going to be really close.
No call yet. No good.
So your score, Raiders 26, Aggies 21.
Had a lot of beef in the game. In those situations, I feel like we got to point out our best offensive lineman and just run behind them. That time, we ran the 22 power. I would have ran the ball behind Peyton Robinson. I think that's what we should do in those short yardage situations.
4 of 8 passing on that drive for Roman Marshall. A Raider touchdown. put them back in the lead, 26-21. Marshall's 6th touchdown pass on this. Actually, he's got more than that. Because we've got 4 to Marquez, and we got 3
to
Brody Powers. That would be his 8th touchdown pass on the season. Actually, no, that is his 6th because Alley has the other 2.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, 2 to Marquez last game. Right?
So that makes perfect sense.
All right. We're going to see if we kick another squib kick.
I would see the directional kick coming back our way here momentarily. FSU intercepted ball overtime.
Look at Florida
coming
State.
up.
Look at Florida State.
They're not being cavalier about it, Bob. Marty is positive, Wayne.
I am.
So the Raiders stopped the 21-point run by the Aggies and regained the lead 26-21. Let's go back to the scoreboard here real quick. Escambia 22, Washington 3. Godby 17-13, McClay 42-13. Hamilton County 32-0, Wakulla 30-23. Bluntstown 38-7. The train keeps rolling over there in Bluntstown. Milton trailing Mosley 27-14. Pace Crestview, Pace 17, Crestview 8. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And we'll see if they'll back the Raiders up or if they'll take it at the 35.
Yeah, it looks like we don't want to kick it deep at all. They'd rather have Jack kick it out of bounds.
Baker 43, Houston County 16 a final. Holmes County over Chipley 16-0. Liberty County over Sneeds 21-14. These are all finals. Rickards over Four-Wall Beach 16-3. Opp over Destin 48-9. And Katy by the door, Lincoln 70, Leon nothing.
What's going on, Miss Debbie?
They're going to mark off the 5-yard penalty. The Raiders will be backed up to their 35. Let's see what they're going to do with this second kick here, Marty. 26-21, Navarre on top. Here in the third quarter with 3:52 to go. It's going to be Bradford from his 23. Good coverage by the secondary, but Bradford's going to return it out to the 44. There's a late flag, it looks like, down there. Official standing over the flag at the 44-yard line. We might have a face mask or a hold, depending on which way they're going to call it, Marty.
Yeah, either way, Tate's going to have good field position. Our defense has been pretty stout tonight. Hopefully we can stay consistent. If we didn't give up that kickoff return for a touchdown, you're looking at only 2 scores, really only 1, by the offense for Tate. So I love the game plan that we have right now on defense. We just need to make sure we need to keep the numbers heavy in the box and force Tate to pass it.
There was a face mask penalty against Navarre, so that's going to give Tate even better field position down to the Raider 41.
That's a bad break right there. But we're in a really good situation. We came back out basically in a 4-4 defense. Tate has 3 wide. Turn the pistol.
Hand off to Pittman. Landon Johns with the tackle, but not before Pittman gets down inside the 35, down to the Raider 33. Gain of 8 for Pittman.
Looks like our linebackers overran the play that time. The D-line is doing a good job of keeping the offensive line off the second level. Our linebackers, they got to scrape and they got to clean everything up.
2nd and 2 for the Aggies. Clark's going to keep it. He's met at the line of scrimmage. I think he's got enough for an Aggie first down, depending on the spot. He gets it down to the 30. That should be enough. A gain of 3 for Clark and an Aggie first down.
Aggie first down.
Yeah, all of our defensive linemen are getting pretty good penetration. our linebackers, we got to step up and clean.
26-21 Navarre with 2:56 to go
First and 10 from the 31-yard line.
here in the third. Clark back. Going to hand off. Nice pursuit on the outside from Landon Johns. He's having a game tonight, Marty.
Hey, man, Landon Johns has shown up tonight in a big way.
Landon Johns, first one there for the
There's a Raider down at the line of scrimmage.
Raider player shaking up on the play.
That was Pittman on the carry.
Florida State game goes into the second overtime, tied at 38.
38-38, Virginia and Florida State. The ACC, the All Cupcake Conference.
Oh, man.
I got to get that one in once a year. Last year they were. This year not so much yet. Well, look what Clemson's doing. I mean, Clemson was supposed to be the cream of the crop in the ACC this year, along with Miami. Miami's proven it.
Yeah.
Clemson not so much. As Bryce
is probably cramping up. Looks like he's cramping up.
And for Bryce Wheeler as he'll be back on the field.
Like he might be cramping up in his calves.
It's a cramp.
Yeah. Well, we really need him on the field, so hopefully we can hold it down for him. Second and about 7. Tate's coming back out. They are in.
Twins the far side, single to the near side. Pittman to the left of Tanner Clark. They're going to run Clark off left. A nice pursuit by the Raider defense. Paul Wilden having a good game out there as well.
Absolutely. He's been balling.
Wilden gets credited with the tackle down to the 31, a gain of 2. Third and a long 4. Call it 3rd and 5 for the Aggies.
It's probably going to be 4-down territory.
With a 5-point difference, I wouldn't be surprised, Marty.
I would stack it up in the box and bring a blitz right here. Hopefully we get some pressure on him, Bill.
Clark's going to roll out. It's going to be Clark right up the middle. And in for 6. The whole inside of the Raider defense front line split.
Yeah, it was tough. Not having Bryce Wheeler in on that play was tough. But once again, Bill, our linebackers, there's no way a running back should go untouched going straight up the middle. Got to put that one on the backers and the safety.
Third touchdown run for Clark tonight.
Big number 99, Jacoby Walmsley just came into the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go for 2 to get a 3-point lead here, Marty.
That's what's happening. Navarre made the adjustment. They took Brady Thiessen out, and they brought in Jacoby Walmsley.
27-26.
Clark takes in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
It's a game.
Just can't stop that shifty back. 29-26.
So normally, Bill, like most defenses that you see, especially good programs, when they have a quarterback like we saw against Milton, K.D. Hall, and this young man for Tate, you will typically run a quarterback spy. What that means is you'll just have one player, either a linebacker or a safety, because it's 11-on-11 ball now. You'll just watch that individual player. Hopefully we can make an adjustment like that here to close out the game so we can shore up.
And you would think after seeing it back-to-back weeks that should be a part of your defensive scheme.
Yeah.
But right now they're allowing the parting of the Red Sea right up the middle.
Yeah, so we're accustomed seeing the Navarre Raider defense play the bend but don't break defense back in the day. But that's when we had Grady Kelly, Jordan Jefferson. I mean, our defensive tackles were some of the best in the country. Right now, we don't have that kind of size up the middle to play that type of defense. So hopefully we'll tighten down everything, make sure we have defensive linemen in every gap, and get our outside linebackers playing some great ball on the edge.
Nice return out to the 30-yard line for the Raiders. I believe that was Brody Powers. Actually, that was...
No, it was Brody.
It was Brody.
Mm-hmm.
Brody Powers on the return.
Double ones.
Ball across the 30-yard line. The Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from their 31, trailing 29-26 with 1:20 to go. 1:21 to go here in the third quarter.
What's going on, Mr. Harbaugh? Noah Warner's granddad, I believe. Back in the shotgun. Roman Marshall back deep. Curtis Sanders on the carry.
He's got a big hole to the far side. Gets a good block from his receiver. Down the right sideline. Curtis steps back, and they're going to throw a flag for holding on the wide receiver, but it should be enough for a Raider first down.
Bill, I'm telling you, man, it's not rocket science. We got Peyton Robinson and Zevin Jones on the right side of that O-line. We got to run behind them, man. We got to run behind them.
Didn't need to block there on the outside.
I don't like that call.
It's going to be a gain down to the 47. They'll mark off 10 from there, but it still should be enough for a Raider first down.
That play will come back.
It won't not come back. It'll still be a first down.
You are right again, Bill.
Use of artificial noisemakers and artificial microphones in the stadium. Please refrain from using artificial microphones.
As a 22-yard run from the spot of the foul for Sanders, which he'll get credit for. 1:02 on the clock. Raider first down from their 43. It's going to be Marquez White sprinting out to his left. He finds the corner. He's going to get out of bounds about the 50. Showing off a burst of speed there, Marty.
Yeah, I like it. Marquez is very physical to be his size at receiver. He can play some running back as well. He has really good vision, really good feet, and he's strong at the point of attack. I like that adjustment, having him in the backfield, taking some handoffs tonight.
6 carries tonight for Marquez for 43 yards. That's a gain of 6. And a 2nd and 4 coming up for Navarre at their own 49. So we're down under a minute. 50.7 to go here in the third. 29-26 Tate.
Got to give our coaching staff some credit. They've done some wrinkles. They've done some things tonight that I haven't seen before, and they're utilizing our key players to have some successful plays. I like it.
Helmet comes off. I'm not sure whose helmet that was, but it looks like Roman's got enough for a Raider first down as they gets down to the 46. A gain of 5 for Marshall on the Raider first down.
Looks like that was Roman's helmet that came off. He's probably going to have to come off for a play at least. There we go, Ali Bryant subbing him in.
1st and 10 Raiders at the Aggie 46 with 41.2.
Ali Bryant on for the Raiders.
1st and 10 Raiders at the Aggie 46. Clock running here. This might be the last play of the third quarter. 29-26.
Ali in shotgun. Nice power.
Oh, Brody never drops passes.
Bill, Ali is really cool in that pocket, man. He always steps into it, has a nice layered pass right there. Typically, Brody's taking that in, and he's probably going to the house, man. He had a lot of grass.
2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Aggie 46. 18 seconds to go here in the third. 29-26, Tate on top.
The energy is good on the sideline. We got the band involved in the game. It's still a packed house. Roman Marshall back in the game.
Marshall back to pass.
Yeah, once again,
uncomfortable throwing the ball across the middle.
Yeah, but he's telegraphing the passes, and he's staring down the receivers over the middle. I think we should stick to his strengths. Throw the ball outside the hash marks. He's really good at it, Bill.
13.5 here to go in the third.
In my opinion, Ali's a stronger passer going across the middle. He has really good touch on his passes, good timing. I think we should let Rome, be in his comfort zone. Get him rolling out, throwing outside the hash mark. There's nothing wrong with that. Play to his strengths. Right on time.
He called it incomplete. He bobbled it on the far side line.
That's tough. But Bill, you see how comfortable Roman was, like rolling out. It's natural, with his abilities. I think that on the coaching staff, we got to make sure we can recognize that and utilize his strengths, for the betterment of the team.
Hamlin had it, but he bobbled it on the sideline as he was going out. So it's an incomplete pass. We'll bring up 4th and 10. Jacob Bishop in the punt for the 5th time on the night. 57 on his last one, Marty, but he needs to pin one inside the 20 now.
Yeah, this is big right here. Heading into the fourth quarter, we want that.
Good snap back, and that's a shank. But it gets a Raider roll as it's the last play of the third quarter. We're going to go to the 4th. Tate 29 and Navarre 26 on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live on YouTube. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Fourth quarter, let's go Raiders.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Rubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to NavarreFitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
Back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. We get ready to enter the fourth quarter. 29-26 Tate on top here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. Time for the defense to step up here, Marty. Clark with the keeper. Breaks one tackle.
Let's go,
takes a step back. Falls forward for about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. 21 carries on the night for Clark for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'll tell you what.
Give him 5.
You rarely see a punter with the athleticism and the physicality with young Jacob Bishop. He's all over the field.
Raiders need a big stop here.
Tate in the pistol.
The handoff to Pittman. I think we're going to have a hold on the offensive line on the left side. That came out quick.
Yeah, Tate's taking the air out of the ball. They didn't really throw it much in the beginning of the game or much at all in the second half.
Holding against Tate.
Have they thrown a pass at all in the second half, Bill?
One pass completion in the second half.
Holding against the Aggies. Back him up. Repeat, 2nd down.
Their 3rd penalty of the second half. 6 penalties overall for 55 yards for Tate. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Right, time to stick your nose in the dirt. Get a big tackle for loss here. Don't know what that was all about. It was where they spotted the ball, the marker on the far side. They now have it set correctly. 2nd and 15 for the Aggies from their 18-yard line. 29-26, Tate on top. It's nice fake there by Tanner Clark. He's going to get the 5 yards back, plus about 2. It's going to Chase Moses on the tackle.
I like Chase Moses a lot back at free safety. He comes up and runs support better than I've seen most of our free safeties this year.
Give Clark 6 yards on that carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Raiders defense. Time to get dirty. Time to get nasty.
Bill, I would be surprised if they threw the ball right here. They're not.
Going to be exchanged to the outside. And a great defensive pursuit by the Raider defense. And we're going to have a punt condition coming up. Pittman tried to get to the outside, but
he was Chase Moses again.
And Jaden Jones was over there as well. He's actually going to give him about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Our run support is much better when Chase Moses is in the game. We got to figure out a way to keep him involved and keep him out there, especially at free safety.
Jason Lute back in there on special teams. Number 44. Marquez White looking for a big return here off of this punt. See if the Raiders maybe. You got movement. You had movement against Tate first, but I don't know if they're going to call that. That was actually against Tate. The right tackle moved. The right tackle moved first.
They might be short, though. It still might be 4th and a yard, looks like.
No, that's going to give them a first down. The right tackle moved. And Coach Bagley's going to have some words with the white hat.
Final score, Virginia 46, Florida State 38, double overtime.
The right tackle moved first and draw the Raider off sides, but they're not going to call it that way.
First and 10, Aggies.
Tate's back in the shotgun. They are not throwing the ball.
Clark, what a big Bryce Wheeler with the bulldog tackle back to the 32.
Bryce is a bulldog out there, man.
It's going to be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, great physicality by Ron Strom as well. He's coming up laying that lumber.
So, did I hear that right?
What's
did
that,
Florida
Bill?
State go down in double overtime?
Yes, sir. It's 46-38.
Sorry, Bob.
We all picked Florida
We
State.
all picked Florida State. 2nd and 8 for the Aggies. 8:40 on the clock here in the 4th. 29-26. Aggies on top. It's going to be Laquarius Bradford. He's going to be a couple yards shy, but a 6-yard gain for Laquarius. Bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and a yard and a half.
We look much better on defense against the run game tonight. I'm so proud of the defensive coordinator, Coach Lawson, and for these athletes on defense for coming out here and being a little bit more stout against the run this week.
Yeah, Bryce Wheeler, Jason Lute, Isaiah Casina, and Matthew Lee on the front line for the Raiders. Your linebacking core, Rowan Strom and Braden Thiessen.
And we got Jacob Bishop out at the star position.
Trying to stretch it out, but they're not throwing the ball.
They're not.
Oh, they had him in the backfield, but he's going to break free for a gain out to the 45 and an Aggie first down.
Chase Moses.
24 carries on the night for Tanner Clark. Yeoman's effort by that young man. First 10 Aggies from their 45.
It's hard to believe that young man's only a sophomore. Wow. We got to see him for 2 more years?
You're correct.
Goodness gracious.
But you'll see him at running back more than likely next year.
Yep. He's well developed too. Really strong legs.
First and 10 Aggies from their 45 with 7:11 on the clock. The handoff to Pittman. He's met right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, our run defense looks way better tonight. I mean, we're setting the edges a lot better.
Brady Thiessen, Bryce Wheeler.
And Chase Moses has been huge
Chase
coming up.
Moses in there, and Paul Wilden has had a heck of a game tonight as well.
Yeah. I believe moving forward, Chase and Curtis back at the safety spots is the combination that we need to utilize.
(43-16) the Baker over Houston County, 6-0 on the season. Coach Brunson doing one heck of a job with that Gator football program. There's going to be a handoff. Nope, it's a keeper. Clark gets down to the 46 after a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Chase Moses on the tackle once again.
25 carries on the night for Clark, Tanner Clark. It's going to be 3rd, and let's call it 7. Only give him 2 yards on that carry. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they'll go for it if they keep them on this side of the 50. I think they'll punt it away because field position here this late in the game.
No, you're absolutely right. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. I don't believe this is 4-down territory, but we will see.
Tanner Clark's going to try to move forward and push the pile, but he's about a yard short. It's going to be fourth and the official's far sideline keeps moving back, so it's going to be 4th and 2. Choctaw over Arnold. I'm surprised they gave up a score. Must have been their backups. 40-7, Choctaw over Arnold in district play tonight. Choctaw looking strong. 28 points given up in their first 6 games, 4.5 points a game.
On top of the strength that they have, the consistency that they play with, they haven't had a drop-off at all. Even when they've had some key players out, the next guys up have been stepping up and doing a good job. Sign of good coaching right there.
I know you got to have faith if your coach on the far sideline, Summerford, you got to have confidence. You got to love your offense, what they're doing tonight. But you got to play the field position right now.
Yeah, I agree. This is a district game, so sometimes you'll have coaches be a little bit more aggressive.
And they're going for it.
I believe they're going to try to have Navarre jump off sides again. They did early on the drive. We just got to be disciplined right here. Got to watch the ball.
No jumping, no jumping, no jumping.
Oh,
they're going to run a play.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, in that situation right there, Bill, you got to bring the house. We knew who exactly had the ball. We knew they were going to run it, and who
put
they were
11
run
in. Put 11 in the box.
Bring everybody.
Bring Mary and the whole kitchen with that one. 4:57 on the clock after the Aggies get the first down.
I don't believe anybody that's currently here at the game thought that Tate would pass the ball that time.
I think my 8-year-old dog Baxter could have told him that. He's a pretty smart dog, but he's not that smart.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, definitely like the game plan that Coach Lawson has come through with tonight. The team looks much, much better than we did last week.
Raiders use, I believe, their first time out of the second half.
I think we gave up almost 400 yards rushing last week, didn't we?
Yeah, and we're getting close to 300 in this one.
Oh, goodness. Doesn't seem like it.
257.
Man.
Most of it majority by Clark. 27 carries on the night for 173 yards and 3 scores.
They are straight Wildcat football right now. It's smash mouth. Not even looking like they're going to do anything else but run that power, that quarterback power.
Tanner Clark with the 4-yard carry on first down, 2nd and 6.
Jason Byers, what's going on, sir? Thank you for the update. Tough loss for the Florida State Seminoles.
Tough loss for me on my bracket.
Yeah.
Even though all of us took Florida State.
We all took Florida State, so
So we all took one in the backside on that one.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 for the Aggies at the Raider 37. 3:56 and counting here in the fourth.
Yeah, it's straight quarterback power right now. Looks like we got some fresh defensive linemen in the game. I see number 99, Jacoby Walmsley, in there. This is big-time football right now to get that young man some time.
Gain of 5, 3rd and 1. I'm having a hard time. They know they're going to run the ball. Why do we have not 11 guys in the box? I mean, let's stick one guy back on the receivers, and let's put 9 guys in the box.
Yeah, I think our DBs are good enough to cover one-on-one outside, especially with this young man playing quarterback right now. So if it was me, I would definitely bring Chase Moses up in the box and kind of have him mirror the quarterback.
All we can hope for is strip the ball, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't have Chase 11 yards off the ball, especially how well he's coming up in run support. Absolutely, Jason Byers. Go Raiders.
Clock down under 3 minutes now, 2:44, 2:43 and counting. First down, Aggies.
Hey, Bill, did you know Jason Byers was the head coach for that dominant 29 class at the NYSA?
I did not.
Yeah, he was the head coach for all those years.
I learned something every day from you, Marty.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a fumble on the play. Woo, it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 45.
Look who was up. Look who
Landon
was there.
Johns.
He's everywhere. He's just got a nose for. Some players just have a nose for the ball, and Landon Johns has a nose for that ball.
And though the handoff was never made, so that loss is going to go on the stats for the quarterback, Tanner Clark, all the way back to the 45-yard line.
I would consider calling a timeout right here. Less than 2 minutes of the game. Hopefully, coach realizes what's going on.
So that's a big old minus 17 yards on that play.
We're losing a lot of time right here.
They're putting Clark, actually they're.
Please don't tell me he just decided to call it.
Timeout, Tate.
Oh, Tate called a timeout. Good.
Timeout. Tate.
I think Navarre has one left.
I thought they had. Oh, I think they had two.
Two?
I believe so.
Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
This has been a really good game. Really good game. So the bright side of the last 2 weeks, Navarre has come out competitive in the first half, both games. This week, they decided to come competitive in the second half. So we're growing. There's growth. I'm so competitive. You are as well. Sometimes I don't like to see, the positives and stuff like that. But our team looks much better tonight.
The
Bill.
defensive line.
Man, the D-line, the
Landon
secondary.
Johns, what a game he's had.
Chase Moses. I mean, the coaches have made some really good adjustments. And you can tell they did some better work when it comes to inspiration and motivation this week.
They now have Ethan Pittman in the Wildcats. Unless Clark's, he snuck back in there when I wasn't looking.
Pittman has been running that jet sweep, though, so.
Second, and they need to get to the 19. 2nd and 26.
Quarterback power.
Raiders got to call timeout here if they have any left.
Yeah, they did. Good job, Coach
gain
Bagley.
of 2.
Good job, Coach Bagley.
Game not over with yet, folks.
Not at all.
Third and about 24.
Once we get the ball back.
The doors are not locked and the key is not thrown away.
Bill, once we get the ball back, if you were the head coach, who are you trying to get the ball to so we can get this ball in the end zone?
I think you got to go number 1.
Yeah, Marquez. That's what I was thinking.
You got to get. When it comes to crunch time, you got to get your best athletes in position to succeed, and Marquez gives you the best chance. Or turn around, hand off to Curtis, and let him run 60 yards for a score.
I agree. Either way, you can't lose. Run behind Peyton Robinson, Evan Jones. Our entire line has been playing really good tonight. I don't think we've given up a sack. We've had few pressures, and most of the pressures that we have had was on the quarterback. So, overall in the trenches, man, we've looked really good tonight.
There's 1:29 to go.
29-26, Tate is up, fourth quarter. 3rd and 24. We're in the cover 3. We got 8 in the box, basically.
No man back there in the backfield.
Good tackle, Brady Thiessen. Good job. Linebacker stepping up as well.
And that was, they put I can't even see his hair so long I can't even see his number. I think that'll be the Raiders' last time out. We'll bring up 4th down.
We'll see if we can get his number from the front side.
I still haven't seen his number.
That's how Troy Polamalu used to be for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He would have those curls going down past his number as well.
He's still in the ball game, so.
Yep. We got 1 minute, 22 seconds left. It is 4th down. Oh, 4th and 20.
It's a 2-yard gain, whoever ran the ball. 1:22 on the clock.
Yeah, they played a lot of snaps. Bob Grant was just saying that the defense has to be gassed. They've been on the field a lot, but what I've noticed tonight, fellas, is the coaching staff has done a really good job of subbing in and out. They've had a really good rotation on the D-line. They've had a decent rotation with the secondary. They've done everything they can to keep the guys fresh, and I think it's paying off. We shall see on this play.
And I still didn't see who that young man was. Oh, he's back in there now. I think that was, I'm not sure. 4th and 20. Quick
Nice.
kick.
Quick kick. Oh,
That's going to go in. Get in the end zone.
Oh, no. Did he get in?
Yeah.
Good job. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Nice. 12. Number 12. DeMalin Woodbury. He's a backup quarterback, so number
And
12.
He's a freshman, Bill. Wow. That's one thing I've noticed tonight. Tate's done a really good job of developing their players.
Well, the Raiders have no timeouts, 72 seconds.
Yep.
Jack's made one from 43, so right now I would say that's his range until he proves us different.
And the wind is blowing that direction. Be kicking against the wind.
Marquez White with the 1-yard gain. We need more than that. Raiders got to hurry up, get that offense back lined up.
We got to take a shot.
Running a lot of precious time off the clock, getting the play underway. Ball's incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 9. But that all-important stops the clock with 42.5.
We haven't had much success at all throwing the ball over the middle.
That we have not.
I'm not sure why we continue to go back to that well. It is dry.
It's been dry for a few years.
Hopefully we'll hit Marquez on the outside right here.
29-26, 42.5 seconds to go. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders.
So the entire second half, Tate has run cover 0, but they've had bracket coverage on Marquez. That means the corner that's on him is playing on the inside, and they have a safety over the top. They tried to run him in motion to see if the coverage changed. The safety ran with him as well. So I think Brody would probably be the best decision right now to him.
Or Hamblin.
Or Hamblin. But you remember that out and up we ran, the wheel route, the other
or sneak Tucker out of there. Tucker
or Walker.
Walker Bridges.
Yes, sir.
He's got the majority of the playing time today.
We got plenty of options.
They're ready to go. 3rd and 9. They got 2 plays left in this ball game, unless the clock runs out here. Xylon Sabito in there at back to block. He will not get the carry. If he does, this game's over.
Unless they run a screen pass. Oh.
We got offsides.
We got to snap that. Hoyle, we got to snap
No,
that.
that's not bad because they would have ran time off the clock, and time is not on our side right now.
That's true. I would have loved to see the old Aaron Rodgers play, catch him off guard. Just launch it.
Or the old Boomer Esiason fake 4th down.
Yes, sir.
He's going to spike the ball. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders from their 26. 41 seconds on the clock. Marshall back to pass. He's going to roll out. He needs to get rid of it.
Rome had Connor Hamlin. And Brody.
That is not intentional grounding. He's outside the pocket, and he has a receiver in the area. I don't know why they're going to call this intentional grounding once again, Marty. Unless high school rules are different than college and pros.
They're communicating right now. Hopefully they can get on the same page and pick that flag up.
No, an eligible man downfield. First time they call that one tonight. I guess timing is right for them. But a personal foul against Tate. So that should give the Raiders a first down. So it was a legal man downfield, which they marked off, and then they walk off the 15-yard penalty.
Hey, they're still running that cover 0 with bracket coverage on Quez. Actually, no, they are now in cover 2 shell. They're playing man cover 2. They got 2 deep safeties.
So 33 seconds to go. Raider first down at their 35.
Smart adjustment.
They need to get down to about the 25-yard line to get in.
Nice play call.
Powers needs to get out of bounds.
There you go, Brody. Good job.
Gain.
Stop.
Gain to Hamla of 8 yards, 2nd and 2. 27.3 seconds to go. Raiders with a 2nd and 2.
The ball.
Tate's doing a lot of talking on the far sideline, right in front of the players, and that could be close to being called a taunting, but it's going to be an incomplete pass, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Rome got happy feet on that pass, Bill. He got some pressure in his face, and he still had time. Just got to step into that throw and take that hit.
3rd and 1 for the Raiders. I'd run a quick out pattern, get the first down.
The time on the clock here at the stadium is 22.5 seconds.
Marshall back to pass. They're bringing the house. He needs to get rid of the ball. He needs to get that first down, and I think he does. He's actually going to be a little bit short, I think.
You would like to see him just lower his shoulder and take that hit on that play, Bill.
They're not going to be a very good spot. The yardage doesn't really matter. The main thing is that he got out of bounds.
Absolutely.
No gain for Marshall. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
They just took Walker Bridges out of the game, brought Ezekiel Burgess in to play slot receiver. Looks like we're going to go spread.
They need to get the first down if they don't get the score.
There's a lot of cushion at the corners. That was not a good decision. He should have ran that ball, Bill.
Got to get the first down, Roman. And that's going to turn the ball over on downs, and Tate's going to prevail in this one unless some miraculous play happens.
I'm not sure why he threw the pass. He had a clear lane to get the first down, and he could have ran out of bounds easily. I think sometimes, especially in practice, you run that 2-minute drill, and you get that clock in your head. And we just weren't ready for that situation. And we haven't been in a lot of close games this year.
We have not.
It's the first time we've been, in the nail-biter towards the end. So these lessons are going to be learned, unfortunately. This had to be a district game.
8 of 23 passing for Roman for 82 yards. Touchdown and a pick. And Tate goes into victory formation with 10.4 seconds to go.
There's no way we should have had 23 pass attempts tonight, especially how we came out in the first half and ran the ball. We had over 100 yards rushing in the first half, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Why do we have over 20 pass attempts? Sometimes we can get too creative and make things more complicated than they should be.
Your guess is as good as mine, Marty. That's be your ball game. Tate will move to 5-1, 1-0 in district. Navarre will fall to 0-5. And unfortunately, history is made on this night, Marty, as the Raiders have suffered their 7th straight setback. First time in Raider history. It was tied with the 2009 team with 6 straight losses. We're going to head out to commercial break. Your final score here, Tate 29, Navarre 26 on IrishBillSports.com. And we'll be back with our postgame show here momentarily.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322. The hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The hustle is real. The hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Rubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to NavarreFitness.net.
Sometimes all you need to change your life
or call
is
us
a
at
sign.
850-816-5434.
Like an actual sign. It's like
you can even
above
stop by our
you.
location
No, I
at
don't love
8700
B-dubs
B
just
Navarre
because I'm a
Parkway in
buffalo
Navarre.
with wings.
You can also
Frankly,
visit
that's
our
offensive.
sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
You have just unlocked the door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound and of sight. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of offense and defense. You have just crossed over into the Irish Bill Sports Zone.
Welcome back to Bennett C. Russell Stadium, where we saw the Raiders jump out to a 20-0 lead in the first half, only to see it slip away, just like this evening here on this Friday night. Sort of like, I'm not going to go there because you've suffered enough on this night. But,
Yeah.
welcome back to the mic there, Bob.
Yeah, I was pacing like an expectant father back there. Thank you for giving me the liberty to watch Navarre, but also listen to the Knowles. You know, I bleed gold. And,
Yes, you do.
And if it was the other way around, Bill might be doing the same thing, and I might be doing play-by-play.
Yes, probably a good possibility.
Yeah.
But the Raiders, things look bright early.
Yeah, most certainly. And Tate, you know, that's a big win for them. As bad as they looked early, you know, they came back and had enough to win. And what can you say on the road too?
Coach Summerford really squelched the masses, and what was, like you said, what was early was not good. But they kept their heads on. They kept moving forward, and they stuck to that power run game.
Well, when they scored the first touchdown, and I've got bugs all over me. Holy cow. When they scored the first touchdown in the coming out of the second half, these great adjustments by the coaching staff. I mean, by Tate.
Most definitely.
And, you know, the defense for Navarre was gassed at the end. They were on the field a long time. But I do have good news.
What's that?
The Yankees won 8-4. And your White Sox came back and beat the Nationals.
I see they kicked a field goal in the ninth inning and won 10-9. What, did Washington miss the extra point?
Don't talk about missed field goals, because that wide right that we had played into the loss. Boy, the crying you hear in the background is the ABC, ESPN executives. Now the Miami-Florida State matchup doesn't look as...
Well, I'm going to throw some names at you and see if you agree, Bob. Our Ian Lockwood player of the game from Tate, quarterback, Tanner Clark. Good?
Yep.
On the night, minus that 17-yard debacle there at the end, 31 carries on the night for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns for the young man, our Ian Lockwood player of the game. I'm going to throw another name at you for our offensive player of the game. How about Curtis Sanders?
He had a good game.
133 yards, his best night as a Raider in the backfield tonight. Curtis Sanders, your offensive player of the game. Our defensive player of the game, seemed like we were calling his name all night long, Bryce Wheeler.
Absolutely.
And our special teams player of the game, he returned a block punt for a scorer, Landon Johns.
And he fakes kicking off sometimes too.
That he does, and he scored on a fumble recovery as well. So I thought it's a good spot for Landon there.
Absolutely.
To get recognized for his efforts tonight. Seems like we were calling his name a lot tonight as well.
Yep. He did well tonight.
Landon is a senior as well. Defensive back for the Raiders. Plays a lot of special teams for Navarre. Once again, your Ian Lockwood player of the game from Tate. Number 23, Tanner Clark. Your offensive player of the game from Navarre, Curtis Sanders. Your defensive player of the game, Bryce Wheeler. And your special teams player of the game, Landon Johns.
We have a special name for our defensive award.
It is. It's our Will Sutter defensive player of the game.
Sure
Thanks
is.
for reminding me there, Bob.
Yeah.
Will Sutter played in the 2000, I think in the early 2010s, early on, and went in the Air Force, and unfortunately he lost his. He had an accident, did not recover from, and everybody knows the story in why Ian Lockwood. And you know, it's hard to believe, Bob, that was 2011. That was 14 years ago. That's hard to believe. He played his last season in 2010. Scored his last 2 touchdowns against Milton right here in front of us, 49-20 in that game. That was the last game that he would play, and that's why we have our MVP of the game, the Ian Lockwood player of the game.
Yeah, he looks over our shoulder every Wednesday. Well, every day probably.
Buffalo Wild Wings, our
Yeah.
Wednesday night show. His picture and his uniform are gracing the walls at Buffalo Wild Wings here in Navarre.
Most definitely. So, much improvement in some areas for Navarre. District loss, that kind of puts your back to the wall. Need to win. Next week's game is Scambia. Is that a district game?
That is not. As a home game here, the Scambia gets their first win of the season tonight.
Mm-hmm. You want to go over the scores? I hadn't had a chance to.
Yeah, we can do that before we head on out, Bob.
I know we talked about Baker winning. We talked about Choctaw winning.
Okay, let's get you the scoreboard here.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard, you're not dead weight. Okay, we got update. Pace 34, Crestview 8. Mm-hmm. Freeport trailing Pensacola Catholic 42-17.
Yeah.
The final here, 29-26, Tate. Baker 43, Houston County 16.
I think that's Houston County. Because
Is it Houston?
Yeah.
Houston is in Georgia.
Yeah.
Houston is in Alabama.
Because it's near Dothan.
Okay.
And when I grew up, I was watching professional wrestling from Dothan, Alabama at the Houston County Farm Center.
It depends on what state you're in and how it's pronounced. In Texas and Alabama, it's called Houston.
And they're playing tonight.
In Georgia. Don't confuse me anymore, Bob. Anyways, any more than I'm already confused. Choctaw 40, Arnold 7, Niceville 56, Gulf Breeze 6, Flomaton 21, J 7. Holmes County knocks off Chipley, gives them their first loss, 16-0.
Not only knocked them off, shut them out.
Shut them out. Bluntstown 38, WS Neal 7.
Wow.
If you had under in that one, you win.
Yeah.
Liberty County 21, Sneeds 14.
Did not see that
one. Wakulla holds on for a 30-23 win over Sewanee. Sorry, Tammy Peanut Norton. That's her. That's her school. Jay Wall. His first head coaching job. Gaston County drops another one. The First Academy 42-14.
So the new players, if they played,
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
That's just that whole season is kind of a wash for Gadsden County. Even if they did come back, they've been banned from playoffs, suspended from playoffs. So Hamilton County 32, Jeff County 0, Escambia 22, Booker T. Washington 3, Rickards over Fort Walton 16-3, Mosley over Milton 27-14. So the undefeated season for Milton comes to a screeching halt. Op 48, Destin 19, and Lincoln. I think they're still scoring. It's final 70-0 over Leon. Oof. But we had some scores last night as well.
Crosstown
Bay wins 47-28. And Childs wins 36-22 last night on Thursday night games.
Mosley, that's a signature win.
That's a big win for Coach Tommy Joe Whidden. And that's a big district win because that pretty much puts them in the driver's seat. They're in District 1 of Class 5A with Niceville, Gulf Breeze, and Milton. So they'll have a contest a little bit later in the season with Niceville. And I think they got to go to Mosley this year, if I remember right.
So your Super 7 going to have some shakeup?
Well, not much. The top teams are going to stay. Choctaw and Catholic will remain up top. And we'll look at here. Let me pull it up here real quick, Bob, before we head on out. Okay. Pace will stay at 2. Milton will drop. Mosley will move up to that 3 spot. Tate will move up to the 4 spot. The Bay with the win will move up to the 5 spot. Washington will drop. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that one. Niceville will probably move back in to replace Washington.
Well,
and Milton will drop to that 6.
Yeah.
Milton will drop to that 6 spot.
Yeah, or you could have a tie.
We could. Catholic will remain 1 in the small schools. Freeport will drop. Baker will move up to number 2. Bluntstown will move up to 3. I haven't seen a score in the South Walton game. Have you?
I have not. Why don't
the Battle of Walton County.
Why don't you Google that?
It's not up on the scoreboard yet and not been posted. Chipley will fall out. Sneed's four teams in the small schools lost games tonight. So we're going to have you're right, we're going to have a restacking of the small schools here coming up. But Catholic will remain 1, Baker 2, Bloodstown 3, I know for sure. And I figured with your contacts that you have over there in Walton County that you could get me a Walton and South Walton score.
I'd do it probably before we.
But any last words before we head on out?
No, I mean, you could tell how the players and the coaches for Navarre were really dejected. Such a promising start.
First play from scrimmage.
Yeah.
74-yard run by Sanders, his second touchdown of the season.
A trap play.
Beautifully ran, and he outran the secondary to the end zone.
Very well executed by the offense. Very well executed. Well,
and your college games is out of the way, so it's not much of a Saturday to look forward to. We're going to be down in Arkansas tomorrow afternoon, 11 o'clock kickoff. Notre Dame.
Who is my second favorite team in college?
I know it's not Florida.
Got that dang right.
That's a good question. I do not know who your second favorite team is. Hell, is Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Catholic. Who
so,
else?
So you'll be rooting with me tomorrow morning as they head down to Pig Suey Land.
Are they playing? Don't they play in two different towns? One in Fayetteville, and one.
You're thinking of Texarkana, are you not?
No.
That's the game between Texarkana is half Texas and half Oklahoma.
I'm thinking, where is Arkansas? The University of Arkansas.
I believe they're in Fayetteville. They have actually an old stadium and a new stadium.
Right.
So you keep on talking, and I'll look it up.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment tonight, but you know what? The sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
The sun will come up tomorrow. It's in Fayetteville. They founded in 1871, long before you and I were born.
Is that the old stadium?
That's a good question.
Anyway.
But
anyway.
Any parting words before we head on out, Bob?
No, it's a tough night. I mean, we continue to say now's not the time to abandon the Raiders. They still have half a season left. We got Escambia, very winnable game. Our offense played well tonight. It helps when it helps our passing game when we can run.
Most definitely.
But
we saw where Roman's comfortable. He's more comfortable on that rollout pass to the sidelines. He's a work in progress on passing the ball over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just as you tell some days you win, some days you learn, and we hope that the Raiders learn something tonight in this setback to Tate, 29-26.
Well, you hear the kids that we interviewed. Just
it's eating them. It's really getting at them.
They, coaches certainly saying the right things to them. It's just a matter of, executing and putting. Boy, that's a mantra for our season. 4 quarters together.
Yeah.
Hmm?
They put 3 together tonight. Now they got to put 4 together. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So, anyways, we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Once again, did not come out on the Raiders' end, but it was still an entertaining game nonetheless, Bob. The Raiders fall to 0-5 on the season. Tate moves to 5-1. The Raiders will be at home next Friday night for one of 2 remaining home games this week, and then they'll have Gulf Breeze later in October. They'll be on the road the last 3 out of 4 games of the 25 season, hoping to muster a win and pull the rabbit out of the hat one of these Friday nights. But until Tuesday night from Culver's, may the wind ever be at your back. This is Irish Bill signing off.
Good night, Navarre and